welcome you back. TNT NBA tip-off is presented by CarMax. Good crowd here, and we're going to sell this place out tonight, obviously, to watch Game 4 between the Pacers and the Knicks. And we appreciate you spending your evening with us here on TNT. You know who else we appreciate?
The great Candace Parker.
We do appreciate the great Candace Parker, who's been kind enough to join us here on our pregame show. Candace, how you doing?
Hey, fellas, I miss you guys. You know, I've been watching you every night on TV, but still, miss you guys.
Got that hair swinging, don't you, boo-boo?
Swinging.
Swing it, too.
I see you, neighbor.
I think the word is glamorous. You look glamorous.
Hey, hey, Candace. We've had a great time during this series because the games have all been unbelievable, all coming right down to it. What's been your biggest takeaway from watching these two teams?
I just think the closing, that's been the biggest difference. I mean, you talk about in the different ways that, in the different lineups that the two teams are closing with. Obviously, the game slows down at the end, and I think the Pacers are struggling a little bit with pace, especially in that Game 3. They found a way to win in Game 1 and 2, but goodness, I think Cat has been the difference for New York. Cat demanding the ball, Cat being aggressive offensively. To think about the Knicks doing that with Brunson on the bench, going on the run. So I think this is the series to me. And I know some people will say I'm crazy, but New York, momentum is a real thing. If New York can win this game tonight, I think it might shift the momentum of.
I actually agree with you, Candace. I think who wins this game tonight is going to win the series. I think you're 100% correct.
So, Candace, what is your prediction of tonight's game? Who do you think is going to win, by how many, and how do you think the series is going to end?
Well, I'm looking, just as we talked about the finishes, I'm looking at the starts. I think Indiana getting up by 20 early in Game 3 and then coming out in that second half slow and stagnant, it allowed New York to have that will to get back in the game. So what Indiana has to do is they have to establish and impose their will and allow the crowd and momentum to carry them forward. Because you know as well as I do, when the crowd is going and you're the away team, the swing passes to the role players don't go down as much. But if New York can come out, control the pace early, keep it within striking distance, I think you impose your will and you give the doubt towards Indianapolis, in which they want to try to play fast. They want to try to get the extra assists, whereas New York is better in a slower, more half-court type of game.
You know, Candace, we're following the series, so which means like we're the infantry. We're hearing everything from the ground. You're outside. What is the noise like being outside from the bird's eye view? Like, what is everyone saying from the outside? What are they saying and how are they feeling about this series?
Here's the thing, Kenny, and everybody on that set knows, the media's job are to have huge takes and to go with whoever won the last game. So that is exactly what's happening on the outside. Everybody is, first it was New York's in trouble, they don't have a chance, to now it's like, they could win this series, New York Knicks in 6. So I think just, you know how it is. You know how fans, media, we go with what it is. So I think it's going to be interesting to see the mindset of the players, because you all know, we all said we didn't read the news, we didn't listen to the papers and all that stuff, but you do. And so I just want to see what type of mindset the players come out with, because like Chuck said, I think who wins the game tonight wins the series.
And one of the things we'll keep an eye on tonight, obviously, is the Aaron Nesmith situation.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat. And leave a comment below. This is a make-or-break season for him. He's got to make an impact.
At some girls' night somewhere.
Hey, welcome back, baby. As we get all this stuff organized today, we got the audio controls coming in. People in the building right now. We're going to get everything lined up for you that are joining the show right now.
Having games like he did in the first 2 series.
Okay, wait.
2 games of the series.
Let's get that scoreboard lined up.
I think it's going to be tough, because right now, if you can believe it, in the first 2 games, I think
chat.
Pacers were more of a physical team than New York. And so I think New York.
We're going to have a lot going on tonight as we get everything lined up here. Obviously, you're going to see the scoreboard, the Knicks, the Pacers at the bottom of the screen getting lined up. Get ready for tonight's action. Is going to be lit.
But I think they have to own the boards. They have to own the physicality battle, and they cannot foul the Pacers.
Candace Parker, you know everybody's favorite. We appreciate you spending.
How the hell's everybody doing out there? What's going on, Diggs?
You join the courtesy with those big arms.
Tracy in the building.
I've been in the gym. I've been on. Listen, Ernie and I have been working out.
Hey, which way is the beach, Ken?
Working on that scoreboard we got right there. There's going to be a lot of updates coming in. We're going to have stats coming in today, a lot of different things, keys moving around right there. So you'll see some adjustments from CBS Sports. Working on those right now before the game gets started in the building.
TNT NBA.
Who do you guys got tonight?
Chuck?
It's over there.
No, it's over here.
I got to take my shirt off.
It's over here.
They can see this muscle.
It's over where?
Discombobulated.
And what?
You got the big word on Sunny,
Talking
man.
about Sunbear? What are you
I
talking
don't know.
about?
In what way? Hey, Jenna.
We're waiting on you, Jenna.
Jenna, we need you, baby.
We're the smartest men in America. We have the resources to take over the world.
Let's go!
This house might have just become humanity's global HQ.
Boom.
You guys getting this?
A lot of updates right now coming into the chat. Give me 1 second. Working on the scoreboards. Get everything lined up for you.
How do heads explode?
I just want to say,
This is not on you, Venice.
obviously it's not on me. Why would you even say that?
Daniel, what's going on?
The playoffs, where it's make or break for hot takes. Like Ojewski said, he's been ice cold since Paris. What? Or when he tweeted, OKC's playoff experience is mostly group interviews.
I ain't said that.
Serious. Things like 40 is too old, just retire.
I'm on vacation, man.
Drewski knows ball. Do you? Put it on Prize Picks. Download the app during the playoffs and get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game.
If my healthcare provider had Agent Force, the powerful AI from Salesforce, the AI agent would have automatically paired me with the right specialist hours ago. Like Woody's did. I like it here, dude. Wow, good for you. Hey, Doc.
1 second. Working on some updates here for the audio and some of your visual production that will pop up on the screen in just one moment.
Breathe from your diaphragm, brother. No, Agent Force helps healthcare providers prevent medical mishaps. It's what AI is meant to be. It's gonna be cold.
AE drink Sprite? AE drink Sprite.
You want to hoop like Anthony Edwards? Practice. You want a refreshing drink? Obey your thirst. And I tried to tell him, man.
Oh, I know. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Magic is real. It is our job to keep it locked down.
Working on some changes here.
Mystery and adventure. And shopping. And most importantly, a chance to save the world.
Piece of cake.
I like your attitude.
Hold on to something!
The Librarians, all new Mondays at 9 on TNT. Set your DVR now.
Party people!
Morty, you guys are really spreading out onto the lawn.
Burn it all down, boys! At least Jerry got hurt. 40s, huh? You're the worst.
Rick and Morty. New episodes.
How you feeling out there, Diggs?
On Adult Swim.
Trace, you out there sipping on your coffee, tea? What you got?
Day seven of 13 days, all right? Bring your competitive best, all right? Tough, hard, fast, together. Let's go.
Rick Carlisle pregame ahead of Game 4. Kenny, this was the scene moments ago in the tunnel.
Be right back as we make some of these adjustments. Get ready for this game, baby.
If you're yawning or joking, you're nervous. That's all. And there's nothing wrong with having nerves. There's nothing wrong with having nerves. This is Game 4.
Yeah, but
how you take those nerves and put them out there. And if this is your personality, your team, That's what it is.
See, I can't really make a true assessment because I don't really know how they do it all year.
All year, exactly.
But I would like them to see it a little bit more serious. Like, hey, let's.
That's you though, but that's your personality. Like some guys have to be.
It's a time to play and it's a time to be serious.
You know, I don't agree with that.
With what?
Because trying to play is when the lights go on. Listen, man, you go back to the first game we had Reggie Miller on the set. Basketball is the easiest sport to predict what's going to happen. It ain't no doctors and lawyers and brain surgeons out there.
Okay, predict it tonight.
Well, if you go back and look at their game, if the Pacers play fast, they're going to win. When they slow, their half-court offense is not very good. When they were running and gunning the first half of the other night, they had a 20-point lead. But when the game slowed down, the Knicks are a better defensive team in the half court, and they got the best one-on-one player in this series. If the Pacers can play fast, they're going to win. If this thing slows down and it comes down to Big Cat taking the ball to the basket or big body Brunson, the Knicks are going to win. That's a very simple thing. We said it before game one, and it worked out perfectly in every game.
Indiana was 14-0 in fast break points in the first half of Game 3. They were even just 2-2 in the second half, and
that's a loss.
A second half in which the New York bench outscored Indiana's
I was going to say,
bench as
that second stat we said the other night, if the Pacers don't beat them in fast break, and if Tibbs actually plays his bench, and because the Pacers are supposed to have the best bench, if the Knicks can handle fast break points and bench, they're going to win the game because those were the two big advantages for the Pacers.
For Rick Carlisle, in his career, blowing that 20-point lead at home, it was just the third time he had ever experienced that. He is 232-3 at home when his team has a 20-point lead. I have a question for you, Kenny, on Tyrese Haliburton. He is struggling shooting the three ball in his gym right now. He is 8 for 41, 19% in the postseason. Why?
I really don't. I couldn't answer that. Why? I think.
I mean, as a shooter,
because I think when you're not shooting the ball well, the best thing you want to do is take great shots. So regardless, if you're 8 for 41, you have to say the next 10 are going in if I take good ones. Don't force it. Don't just take one off the dribble, fading out of bounds. If you take great shots, the odds will even out for you if you Tyrese Haliburton.
Ernie, can I answer that question? Play it very simple. He shoots a set shot. He shoots a set shot. He always shoots contested shots. He don't ever shoot wide open shots.
Hey, you know what? OG Anunoby is kind enough to join us here pregame, so let's spend a couple of minutes. OG, thanks so much.
No, thank you guys.
We appreciate this. So tell me this. Maybe you can give me the definitive answer. Why is this team so successful on the road and struggled back at the Garden?
I don't know about struggling in the Garden, but on the road, we're definitely, I don't know, we're just more locked in, I guess. I mean, we try to be locked in everywhere, but I mean, that's how it's worked out so far, but I mean.
Great win last game. Obviously, you guys have the momentum now. What was said after the game? What was said in shoot-around? And what is the message for today's game?
Just to stay with it, you know. The way we finished the second half, you know, competing, flying around on defense, getting good shots on offense, carry that over to the next game, you know, and address the things we did wrong in the first half, prevent them from happening again.
Well, OG, the last guy who came up here, Mitchell Robinson, went bananas when he came up here and spoke to us. Hopefully this happens the same thing to you. And, you know, get ready for the game. It's tough to ask questions at this time, so I'm going to pass it on to Chuck.
OG, what do you guys talk about as far as pace of the game? I know the coaches have to say something. What's their main message like, guys? We got to control the pace of the game. We can't get into a run-and-gun contest with these guys.
It's just getting stops, and then when we score, running back in transition. You know, limiting their fast break. We know they like to play fast. So just getting stops and getting back and matched up and communicating.
OG, when you were down 20 in that game, or 15 in that game with 15 minutes to play, your season was literally right there on the brink. What was it that clicked and got you over the top in game 3?
I mean, the guys off the bench came in, played with energy. DeLon, Landry.
We're back in the building right now, people.
Over in the fourth.
We appreciate your time.
Everything settled up at the top there, getting the scoreboard lined up correctly. We are counting the countdown right now for the game tonight. The Knicks, the Pacers, live audio coming through the speakers, guys.
Good luck. Chuck, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Could you do an interview before the game like that?
Hell no.
That's why I didn't ask the question.
I would not do
I
an
just don't
interview
want to be
before
the
the
guy
game.
who
No.
messes his head up.
No.
Hey, that is a tough time to do an interview.
I would never do that.
That's a tough one.
Well, some guys can do them, some want to do them.
Wait, could you do it, Jack?
No, I would never do it.
Okay, I'm just checking.
You know why? Because if I don't play well,
I'm gonna blame
it's murder.
Pitbull Mama in the building.
Rap videos, missing free throws, talking to Ernie them before the game, laughing and joking.
Yeah.
He ain't ready.
That's why I let it go. I don't want to be the guy. Answer the wrong question.
Welcome to the Outback.
How about that?
It's the perfect stage for a battle royale.
I'm gonna be the last one standing.
Last one standing. The competition.
Back in the action for the game. This is the first time we got the Knicks and the Pacers.
Golden Summer, the world's top soccer clubs soar into the United States. 32 clubs, 11 cities, 4 weeks, one world champion. FIFA Club World Cup begins June 14th on TNT Sports and stream on DAZN.
Oh, I miss you so much. Oh, just got an online offer from CarMax to sell this mom van. This is the greatest day of my life. Oh, the saddest day of my life.
This is a can of Valspar Ultra for
We're getting everything set up right now.
It's also a realization that you'd rather exercise your mind. Valspar. Affordable, durable. Available at Lowe's.
No, Pitbull Mama, really, Big Bill? Drew Kane in the building. Prayers, Pitbull Mama, prayers for Big Bill. Got Tracy Diggs in the house. Drew, where the hell you been? Today was a great morning show. And Pitbull Mama, I forgot to close the polls today. What the hell was I doing?
I love you. In a way you can't understand.
Who do you guys got tonight, Knicks or Pacers?
A hockey lover made a
Drop it in the chat, Knicks or Pacers, everybody.
If there were a cup held from year to year by the champion hockey team.
Today, proclamations sound different.
Woo! That's hockey, baby!
He was captivated back then
Considering the general interest which the matches now elicit,
and had gone from the honorable to an earl to a lord.
I give a cup which shall be held by the winning club.
So he bequeathed
Mike Pina, how you feeling?
his
I
last
had surgery the other day. I was gone, I had surgery.
We welcome you back this summer. Teams from around the globe will go head-to-head on U.S. soil, battling it out.
Get all those people back into the game tonight that will see us live will say, holy shit, he's back in the building.
32 clubs, 11 cities, 4 weeks, and one world champion. The FIFA Club World Cup begins June 14th on TNT, streaming on DAZN. The playoffs are the perfect time to join FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, because right now, new FanDuel customers get started with $200 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Just scan the QR code to join today.
I'm due for a win, brother.
Say that again.
Still winless? Jeez.
Well, listen.
Listen what?
I'm due, brother.
Kenny, who's this? Basketball is the easiest thing to predict.
Jalen Brunson to go for 25
sport to predict.
plus.
Oh, predict
Yes.
Will Karl Anthony Towns bag a couple of threes?
Yes.
Tyrese Haliburton hitting 3 threes.
Uh-oh.
Remember in the gym where he is struggling.
Uh-oh.
No,
This
it's
season.
going to be a fast-paced game.
Close it out.
The pace going to come. They should come out like gangbusters and ride the momentum. So I expect this to be a high-scoring first half.
They lost last game.
I know that, but I'm saying they got to sustain it. You can't play a half. You know they have 2 halves, fool.
Thank you.
What are we talking about?
What?
You said sustain the energy.
They
1 second while we get this game lined up.
Create new energy. And
hey, when you're up 20, you go up 30. You don't go back down to 10.
It was a postseason low. 100 points they scored. Only hit 5 threes in Game 3.
You know, I think when you're at home and you get up 20, sometimes you get comfortable. You know, I'm always talking about focus. You have to stay focused, put your foot on the neck, and continue. They had this team on the brink of elimination, and they let one slip away. So, you know, they're not really too discouraged because they know they let one slip away.
However, how the hell you guys feeling out there? Welcome back to the show tonight.
The one advantage I think the Pacers have, this happened to them last series.
I don't know.
Everything lined up for you guys.
And then came home and got smoked in Game 3, and then they beat the hell out of them in Game 4. I think that's the one thing. If I was one of the leaders of the team, I said, guys, we screwed up last game. We did the same thing last series. Let's take control of this series.
Yeah, they've lost 3 games this postseason. All were Game 3s.
I don't know how it's going to end, but something is my gut feeling is saying the New York Knicks.
Manzi in the building.
To win Game 6 and Game 7.
What?
That's how I think it will be a 7-game series.
Well, I really think whoever wins this game tonight gonna win the series. I truly believe that.
And I want to see all of the Indiana Pacers get involved by committee. Where you at now?
50 people in the building. We just started the live show.
Approaches under.
Let's get it back tonight. I was gone for a couple days, but we're back. My Stewart in the building. How you feeling?
Easy to predict.
Who got the Knicks? Put Knicks in the chat right now.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yes, indeed.
If you got the Pacers, put Pacers in the chat. Let me see you guys got.
We'll be back.
Super Mega Cakes. Duff Goldman will face 6 different competitors for 6 different challenges, all at the same time. Series premiere Super Mega Cakes, Monday, June 16th at 9 on Food Network.
It's playoff time.
Who's going fishing?
This year,
It's win or go home.
we are not going fishing.
We'll see about that. 1, 2, 3, Cancun. The NBA playoffs are here, and I'm betting rebound props on FanDuel. After all, I am the league's greatest rebounder. Ain't that right, Chuck GPT?
Incorrect.
Well, top 5 for sure.
You are 19th on the all-time list.
9th. What about scoring?
31st and likely to be passed soon.
Assists?
No results found.
Best TV personality?
RB in the building.
What about celebrity golfer?
Do you really want to know?
No.
New customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets if you win. FanDuel, America's #1 sports book.
Just back is sore. Let's go! Nice. Hot.
If you guys can hear the sound okay, put a Y in the chat right now. If you guys can hear the sound okay, put a Y in the chat right now.
It's big, it's back, and it's only $6. Get the big box y'all love today.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Excuse me, play you for those ultras? Well, we're kind of high level.
The live stream has just started. Smack that like button, everybody. I'm getting ready to let all those people back in the building.
What did you bring back from your last trip? A taste for dumplings, a bit of local art, a poncho story, a new wake-up call. Everywhere you go with Marriott Bonvoy shapes you, making you the greatest souvenir of all.
Everybody watching live, double tap your screen. If you're on your phone, hit that like button. If you're on your computer. Live audio coming through for the game tonight.
Your windshield doesn't have to be. Get it fixed now and pay later with flexible payment options only at safelight.com.
Today, let's stain with Bear.
Today we're
This is so great. I've been telling him for months.
It's been a lot of rain.
With Bear stains, your deck will have all-weather protection.
Oh.
Get the #1 rated stain at an everyday low price, only at the Home Depot.
You guys are stressed out there. You got to sit back and do what?
When you wake up with pink eye, you get your prescription fast, in like an hour, with Walmart Express Delivery. I wonder what else Walmart could deliver that fast.
In 1892, a hockey lover made a proclamation.
It would be a good thing if there were a cup held from year to year.
Got 58 people in the house right now in the chat.
Proclamations.
If we can get to 30 likes in the next 30 seconds, I'll give a lucky person $50 in the chat right now.
Just which the matches now elicit.
20 people, double tap your screen, hit that like button, run it up, baby, let's go.
And willing to give a cup which shall be held by the winning club.
So he bequeathed this cup, which became this cup. His last name was Stanley.
This golden summer, the world's top soccer clubs soar into the United States.
Just started the live stream. We're getting ready to get rocking for the game tonight.
And the title.
Sweet love in the building. Drew, I'm going to check on the games right after this.
11 cities, 4 weeks, 1 world champion. FIFA Club World Cup begins June 14th on TNT Sports and stream on DAZN.
It's playoff time on TNT. Who's going fishing?
Everybody drop your states in the chat right now. Let everybody know where you're based at right now.
There is nothing like playoff basketball.
This year,
The intensity is off the charts.
we are
It's win or go home.
not going fishing.
We'll see about that. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
This summer, NASCAR's on TNT with 5 races and 1 epic challenge.
TNT and NASCAR go hand in hand. It's kind of like seeing an old friend.
Have fun, do our jobs, we'll come out on top.
TNT will feature 5 distinctive tracks: Atlanta at night, the Chicago Street Race, Sonoma, the Monster Mile at Dover, and the Brickyard at Indy.
TNT's going all in. We can't wait to get this going.
NASCAR on TNT begins June 28th. Welcome to Roland Garros.
Taking tennis to another stratosphere.
How the hell you guys feeling out there tonight? Game's gonna start here in a few minutes.
And under your feet.
Terrific footwork. Simply glorious. This is gripping stuff. Victory belongs to the most tenacious.
Baseball is back with MLB Tuesday on TBS and Max.
This is about to be turned up to another level. Yeah!
I'm on the way like a road trip. On my way to the top, no, I won't slip.
Swing at him, Messi, got him!
We on the way, we on the way.
Curtis Grant.
70 people in the building getting ready for the game tonight.
This is up and gone!
Diggs, I'm gonna check the schedule.
TBS Tuesday on the way. Let's go.
Woo, we're back at it, baby.
Good evening, everyone, from Indianapolis.
It is so good to be back in the building with you beautiful people in the chat.
Play the game.
Get ready for the game tonight. Make sure you smack that like button right now. Subscribe, and when you subscribe, you're going to hear this noise right here.
New subscriber.
Avoiding 3-0 hole. Great team, great chemistry.
Pitbull, Mamba, Tracy, moderators, we love you guys.
Attack better. For the Indiana Pacers, there can be no let-up.
Both teams are going to continue to fight to the buzzer. Keep grinding it out.
The importance of this game cannot be emphasized enough. And good evening, everyone, from Indianapolis in the Eastern Conference Finals, where the theme for each team in this postseason has the Knicks.
I'm back in the building, baby.
With changes to their lineup and bench, and it got them.
Steven Cooper in the building. We're back.
The NBA.
You guys glad that we're back in the damn arena, back in the studio for the game, baby. Well, you guys.
The road team has won each game of this conference final between the number 4 seed Indiana Pacers and the number 3 seed New York Knicks.
If you're watching live right now, double tap your screen right now on your phone or hit that like button right now. We gotta get those likes up to 100 as fast as possible.
The Thunder up 3 games to 1. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Kevin Harlan, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Reggie Miller. We'll check in with Allie LaForce in a second. Reggie, how do you think the Pacers will respond to their loss in Game 3?
Well, you can't dwell on that missed opportunity that they had in Game 3. They lost all the momentum, but to me, the biggest takeaway was the Pacers. They did not match of New York, especially in that second half. But, Coach, I just have a gut feeling. Our 2 leading actors in this movie, Tyrese, Jalen, they are primed for one of those.
I'm getting ready to let a lot more people into the live stream in just one moment.
Be right.
But the Knicks need a very aggressive Karl Anthony Towns also. Showed what he can do in the fourth quarter. It's a very difficult matchup.
Here we go!
And the Knicks have got to defend both with physicality and discipline.
Let's check in with Allie.
Hey, Kevin, Reggie, and Stan.
NBA playoffs game 4. The Knicks need this game, boy.
In game 3, he was sore yesterday. He was sore today. But he got to the arena. He got some shots out to test it out. And he decided, I'm going to play through this. He was the hero in game 1 and the primary defender on Jalen Brunson all series. If he is struggling, this roster is deep. That's the good news. They'll play rotations by ear, Coach told us.
If you're watching live right now, smack that like button right now. Make sure you subscribe, baby.
The importance of Nesmith and him being able to play on both ends of the floor is huge.
Absolutely. He's been their best shooter in the postseason, and his defense on Brunson has been outstanding. He's put on a clinic.
Here we go.
Getting over screens.
To me, Brunson, Towns, we saw the foul trouble that built up between those.
Jeff Lee in the building.
Floor, stay out of foul trouble.
Officials tonight, John Goble, crew chief, referee David Guthrie, umpire Courtney Kirkland. Combined 63 seasons, over 4,000 games officiated, shot clock at 5, and an OB. He'll work down low. Nimhard defending.
Good D, better over there, right?
You will see the internet is a lot faster than YouTube TV.
Nimhard.
The score at the top of your screen will update faster.
Size difference. Nimhard will always get into you.
Nesmith, an early touch. Turner inside. Held. Put it up. Caught it. Foul.
Well, there was those switches again. Those mismatches. And Turner made them pay in the first half of game 3. Bridges, there's just no way. He tried to wrap him up. Nice job there by Turner just to get the ball up on the glass and got lucky for the potential N1.
Foul goes on Bridges. First against.
You guys got your house on the TVs, mute those TVs, listening to the game. If you don't got the game at home, you got it right here, baby. Just listen in.
5
Turn
of
that
7
sound up.
2, and the other night 6 of 8.
Well, the challenge for Turner is to stay that aggressive throughout the game. He's had great spurts, but they need him the entire night.
Brunson, game 3, 23 points. Nesmith is on him. Robinson a screen, kicking it out. Bridges with a 3.
Dribble penetration by Brunson, collapsing the defense. Bridges spotted up.
Great defender turned his head to look at the pick. When you do that, guys are going to be able to reject the screen and go.
Who do you guys got winning the NBA playoffs right now?
On the ball.
Knicks or Pacers? Who do you got winning this series? Knicks or Pacers? Drop it in the chat right now.
Trying to speed up that offense.
Everybody drop Knicks or Pacers. Let's let YouTube know what we're talking about tonight.
How good has he been on those corner threes? And again, that's pace and tempo.
Watching live right now, smack that like button. Make sure you subscribe, baby. Here comes the loud noise, the live audio.
Brunson trying to carve his way in on Nesmith and does. Another 2 there for New York. And the first 2 for Brunson. Siakam quickly the other way. Back and forth we go.
Well, this is Indiana's pace right now. New York playing well also early on offensively. But this is Indiana's pace.
New York likes the space, though.
That was a made layup by Brunson, and they got a made layup at the other end.
Brunson sheds the D, puts up a 3. Haliburton again is right there. Felt he didn't do enough in game 3. He'll take it the other way for Indiana. 3 by Turner. Rebound by Bridges.
And Haliburton can rebound the ball and just bust out. They don't even have to outlet. They are very tough to stop in transition.
Anunoby looking for an escape.
A lot of Knicks fans coming into the chat.
As he hits the gap and a turnover. Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah, Tom Thibodeau's done a great job with this Knicks team, Kevin, getting them back into the playoffs, back-to-back 50-win seasons for the first time in 20 years. One of the best coaches in this league for a long time.
If you are a subscriber of the show, put a Y in the chat right now. If you are a subscriber of the show, put a Y in the chat right now.
Smith, back-to-back 3s.
So you played on a sprained ankle. What are the difficulties shooting? The lift, which I guess would make sense?
The lift and really the calf as well, because it's an extension of the ankle.
doubled inside.
Good Pitbull Mama.
Getting it to go. Towns finds 2.
I like Towns inside there. Towns has an advantage somewhere on everybody, and on Siakam, it's inside.
Towns has picked up the foul on the driving Siakam.
Not only on the drive, but it may have been knee to knee, as you see Towns kind of holding that left knee a little bit as Siakam went around him. And these are the fouls we talked about that kind of mount up for Karl-Anthony Towns. And again, a made layup by Towns at one end. Get the ball in quick and throw the ball ahead to Siakam to put pressure on the bigs of New York.
So finishing up on the knee, Smith.
Jalen Brunson get it done. Haliburton has been great.
Bad ankle.
Well, that's where I think the real challenge is going to come. Usually with the ankles, right, Reggie? It's not the straight ahead stuff.
Lateral.
It's being able to move laterally, and we've seen Brunson blow by him once and back him down once, and he's a tough guy to back down.
There's Siakam with a 17-point game 3 after a 39-point game 2 in the Garden. Puts it in. Coming into this game 4, the series separated by just 2 points. And here we are, 2-2 right there for Indiana at the line. 8.5 in the first quarter. And Bridges will penetrate.
Everyone in the chat right now, everybody put NBA in the chat. Let YouTube know what we're talking about. Put NBA in the chat, baby.
Indiana 4-6-3. Haliburton.
Well, Haliburton's rebounded the ball 3 times, and they've been able to push it and get great shots 3 times.
And this is the kind of energy, if you're the Pacers, you needed to come out with a little fake handoff.
The Pacers came out strong.
Just to tie his shoe and knock down the 3.
16-9 first quarter, 8 minutes to go.
Nice job.
Haliburton came out strong. The Pacers looking good right now, too.
Let me practice that one again.
When you're ready, tell me about the job that taught you the most.
Wow.
Okay. It was a role where
How you feeling, Diggs?
was with a small team. I did a lot of...
Come on, Stuart, how you feeling? What are you guys eating and drinking out there? We got the live audio coming through for you right now on commercial break.
You shared also.
100 people in the building.
I'm at my best when I'm collaborating. I don't... Gotta get the job done.
One commercial away, we're back to the game right here.
All right, last question. When it comes to work, what motivates you?
I guess knowing that people can depend on me. And knowing I can depend on them too.
That's a great answer. Sounds like you're ready.
Letting people know that we're live in the building right now.
Good to see you all. Been looking forward to talking.
Sig Diggs is sipping on that C4 still.
Caitlin Clark from the logo.
Life would be easier if I could do everything from the logo.
Allow me to assist.
You match. Now that's a tomato.
How the hell you guys doing out there, though? How the hell are you guys doing out there?
The beach is always just a lime away. Corona, La Playa.
The Knicks need this game, Diggs. How do you feel about it?
When they called up
Are the
Abaya.
Pacers gonna put them away?
John Wick franchise. Reloads.
Cool.
Rated R.
SandCloud chose the Capital One Spark Cash Plus card. It's a serious business card with unlimited 2% cash back on everything they buy. So they reinvested their cash back to help build their retail store. What's in your wallet?
The 3 for me, only at Chili's. Now
120 people in the building.
just $10.99.
Watch it live right now. Smack that damn like button as we get ready to bring the game back to you. Live audio coming through the speakers right now. Double tap that screen. You get a chance to make some money tonight. Let's get it going.
Doritos.
Yeah. Superman.
Jeff Lee, how you feeling?
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might. It's a lot.
I stopped a war.
Good, Tracy.
Seemingly acting as a representative of the United States.
I wasn't representing anybody except for me. And doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation that
This morning was a good freaking morning show back at it.
Eyes up here.
Game 4, Chuck. Yes, sir. So don't forget to download the FanDuel app. It's the best place for all live betting and the same game parlays. But Chuck, it pays instantly. But I got a question for you. Do the New York Knicks even this series tonight? They do not. Pacers win. Oh, you better not say it too loud.
Right now, Indiana's on a 13-4 run early in the game. Brunson with it. Neesmith will tail him. And in to Robinson, who makes his second consecutive start.
Pacers go up 3-1 this series. It's over.
Excellent back screen by Carl Anthony.
Knicks got to get this game.
Timeout. Haliburton has been big, assisting and scoring.
Drop those lucky numbers in the chat, everybody. Drop your lucky numbers in the chat.
4 minutes gone. Siakam finds himself free with a whistle.
Is that going to be 2 on Cat?
It is.
2 quick ones again. I talked about this before. Jump ball. Cat, Brunson. They cannot get into foul trouble earlier. Right there. There's that left hook. That's an easy call. And these are silly fouls for Cat. Like, he doesn't need to do this.
And that's been maybe the biggest problem he's had throughout his career.
It's your first time in the live stream right now. Put first time. We're going to welcome you into the show.
Lose on offense.
It's your first time joining our show today. Put first time in the chat.
Defense.
And if you're watching live right now, damn, hit that freaking like button right now. We got to get that to 50 likes right now. 150 people in the building. We got to get that to 50 likes right now so we can give out some money and spin that wheel, baby. Smack that like button. Let's go.
The Knicks have numbers if they push, and they're at their best.
What a feed by Hart. Anunoby with the cut.
Just like we talked with Haliburton, the Knicks at their best when Josh Hart rebounds and pushes the ball in transition.
Shepard got caught ball watching.
Ball watching.
Hart is on top. Hart is right there, coming off the bench for a second. It's Siakam working in on Bridges.
One thing that's been a constant theme in this series. The Knicks have no answer for Siakam once he gets into that mid-post area, Coach.
No, they don't, and he does such a great job of recognizing mismatches in transition, and the Pacers get him the ball.
Brunson over Shepard, and that's a long reach, and the defense was there, but a 4th point put in by Jalen Brunson. A drive by Nembhard, ball knocked away, turnover Indiana, Knicks the other way. Knicks are behind in the turnover battle in this series so far.
18-17, baby.
Defends Bridges.
18-18.
Nice transition here, and this is what we've seen.
Kingmaker in the building.
Yes. Creating offense from your defense. Turnover by Nembhard. And I like their recognition. Bridges with Haliburton guarding him deep in the post. You throw
I got you, Diggs.
And let him use that size to shoot.
Picks up number 1. Siakam will leave. Obi Toppin has come in. Bridges at the free throw line for New York.
Yeah, and we see, look, that's the versatility of Josh Hart. He's the best perimeter rebounder in the league, and he's the Knicks guy to lead the break. He pushes it down and finds Bridges in the post.
So we just had a 13-4 Indiana run, countered by a 9-2 New York Knicks run.
That's how this series has gone.
Anybody eating anything special tonight?
Now,
21-21 Knicks Pacers right now.
1 from 3.
Dulé in the building. We're back in the live stream. Right. I was gone for a few days. I had surgery.
And he continued to shoot well.
And how do you explain that the road team has played better in each of these games?
You know, it was interesting listening to OG. You know, he talked about them just being a little bit more locked in on the road, and you can make a case for both of these teams.
Wow, and Brunson shows it again right there.
I mean, for the Knicks, though, what it's been is their defense has been better on the road. For Indiana, it's been their offense that has been better on the road. But right now, this looks like Indiana's road offense right here in Cambridge.
Robinson watching Haliburton. Puts on the brakes, finds a gap and hits it.
24-23.
We were getting ready to watch about our leading actors.
They're going at it tonight, Reg.
Brunson and Haliburton putting on a show here.
If you're watching live right now, make sure you smack that damn like button. If you're on your mobile device, double tap your screen right now.
Half in the first.
Hit that thumbs up button. Get ready for other people to come into the chat.
Well, you definitely
Edwin Perez in the building.
Thomas.
Let's get it in the chat right now. Knicks or Pacers, everybody, right now.
Haliburton.
150 people in the building. Knicks or Pacers? Drop it in the chat, people.
5:17 to go here in the first.
Little stop step back there from Brunson. If you're Shepherd, you've got to have a body on him and continue to force him down into the bigs.
Robinson picked up his first.
And Shepherd's a good defender. He's not as physical getting over those screens as Nesmith is. Brunson can get a little bit more space on him.
Haliburton with the 20 points in Game 3 tonight from Indy. The NBA on TNT is brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Line. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. And by AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
Coach, how about Carlisle? A little bit of a quick hook on Ben Shepherd. Saw the defense, saw Brunson kind of getting off a little bit. Comes back with that bigger body of Aaron Nesmith.
Yeah, and Aaron Nesmith, I mean, we talked about
Brittany says she's going to join us in the live stream here soon.
NBA coach needs to take clips from this series and show how he gets over picks. There he is again.
Look at that.
Them hard out. Nesmith in defending the twirling Brunson with a series of moves to get the shot away, but he couldn't finish. Here comes Haliburton. He has the last 7 points for Indy. And the other way, Nesmith takes off.
What a great all-around game here.
It's Bridges. Point the rebound.
Tyrese Haliburton has done everything here in this first quarter for the Pacers. Already 4 rebounds, 4 assists. We talk about the double digits in 10 points. This is the type of effort it's going to take if you want to beat the New York Knicks.
Hart picked up the foul at the other end. And that's why we're at the free throw line. Pacers are in the bonus, and Haliburton is there.
170 people in the building.
Goes with 2 guys who hadn't played before in DeLon.
You guys hear the sound? I had to fix something right there. You guys hear the sound okay? Put a Y in the chat. Just want to make sure I had to fix the audio right there.
The game for his first appearance in this series for Mitchell Robinson, because Karl Anthony Towns has 2 fouls and can't come back in the game right now.
And as a coach, you think it's easier now to manage the minutes with Robinson as a starter and how his game goes along.
Absolutely, and Tom Thibodeau doesn't want to run Mitchell Robinson into the ground here. And so with Towns with 2 fouls, Robinson needing the rest, he's going to turn to Precious Achiuwa.
And I like Coach Carlisle matching what Thibs is doing here. You bring in Precious Achiuwa, the Knicks get smaller. So now you take off Turner and you bring back Siakam to go along with Toppin. 2 small teams on the floor here.
TJ McConnell is also checked in for Indiana. Hart will tee up a 3.
Oh, everybody in the chat, type somebody's name in the chat.
The 3,
everybody in the live stream, type a random person's name in the chat right now so I can say what's up.
And that's key because everybody gives him shots.
Siakam across the lane. Hart with the rebound. Played the entire 4th quarter the other night. Knocked away by Siakam on the deflection.
That number.
3-on-1, Haliburton to Toppin.
5th assist already for Haliburton.
And that's already 7 fast break points.
But what did it come from?
Defense.
A Knicks turnover.
Josh Washington in the building.
Precious Achiuwa. McBride is coming for the first time. Brunson will wheel and fire on the fly. Wow. Got it right there. 12 for Brunson. And fouled on the play.
Here's Indiana creating the defense. Toppin gets the deflection, and Toppin the beneficiary of the Haliburton.
First time in the chat, let us know. Put first time in the chat.
And they're going to get a challenge here from Rick Carlisle on this foul. He is thinking that Jalen Brunson hooked.
These 2 teams are trying their damn best to get back to the NBA Finals.
Review ahead of us.
It's been a long time. Pacers, oh my God, the Knicks, long time. Then you go to the Timberwolves, they've never been there.
You can't use
You're talking about teams that really are desperate to get to the NBA championship.
You can't have test.
Who do you guys got winning the entire NBA Finals this year? Drop it in the chat right now. Who do you guys got winning the entire NBA Finals this year?
CarMax has a 10-day money-back guarantee. Why don't you?
Oh, because you need like lasers and stuff.
Experience CarMax, and you'll never settle for anything less.
Who is that?
He's with me.
Some people look at Sonny Hayes, they see
He has been
Overrated.
and never was.
It's really wonderful that Apex are giving second chances to the elderly.
You're just worried I'm quicker than you. Hi, I'm Sonny.
You say he was old. He not that old.
But I see the absolute best in the world.
F1 the movie. Rated PG-13 in theaters and IMAX June 27th.
He loves that baby.
Damn, Mike said Phil Jackson played for the Knicks last time they won. Wow.
I was thinking of gifting one to each of
A
you.
long ass time ago.
I got AT&T's bundle of 3, iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence for me, and iPad and Apple Watch for you.
New and existing customers get their iPhone 16 Pro on us with eligible trade-in. Plus iPad and Apple Watch SE for 99 cents per month each and save up to $1,700.
Welcome to the live stream. If you just joined us right now, we were gone the last few days. Obviously, I had to get surgery. No more kids for me. Know what kind of surgery I'm talking about. I got the pictures, the videos to prove that damn thing.
It smells amazing.
Oh my God.
This is truly unique.
Bon appetit.
That makes me so happy.
It's like magic in front of our eyes. I'm excited to explore this region through its food. I want everything.
Wait, you said the year you were born they won the freaking NBA Finals?
We dig in?
Eva Longoria searching for
wow.
Sunday at 9 on CNN.
Party people!
Morty,
You guys are
I'm done having kids.
out onto the
I
lawn.
got 4.
All down, boys! At least Jerry got hurt.
This is the tattoo sponsor, Inkaholic.
40s, huh? You're the worst.
Rick and Morty. New episode Sundays at 11 p.m. on Adult Swim.
Say what you want about America, but we get a few things right.
Gentlemen, something to watch as this game goes on. Unsuccessful challenge by the Pacers. There was contact there by Toppin. The call stands, a potential and one for Brunson. On this series, the Pacers, that was their first challenge they've lost in this series. They're 4 of 5. The Knicks 1 of 3 on challenges, but keeping those challenges in your hip pocket until the closing moments of the fourth has been huge.
That snipperooter.
Game 1, Indiana probably would not have been able to win that game if they hadn't had those challenges down the stretch.
Second team All-NBA Jalen Brunson. Three-point play. And Brunson now has put in 13 for the Knicks. A monster first quarter for him. Haliburton with 12.
Haliburton also with 4 rebounds and 5 assists.
Yeah, he's assisted or scored on 8 of the 10 Indiana plays that we have seen, lining up here, maneuvering, faking, and putting one up on the fly. A rebound by Achua. Down goes Neesmith. Brunson gathers, fires, and is short on the 3.
Wondering if that contest there by Haliburton on the backside kind of confused a little bit Jalen Brunson.
No question. I think he's looking over his shoulder, so to speak.
Haliburton with a 3 from way outside.
Wow. Whoa.
He's got 15 in the first quarter.
And how about this? Perfect from 3 again.
Haliburton went 15 in the first quarter.
In this building throughout the playoffs, shooting that 3 ball.
Towns is still on the New York bench with 2 fouls. Bridges working on Haliburton.
And Haliburton's been aggressive offensively. The Pacers have been almost impossible to stop.
Top in the rebound. In the corner, Siakam. That's a 3.
They are wearing New York out in transition. And Haliburton, 15 points and 6 assists in less than 10 minutes.
Hard to the hole. And the fouls, he took it in.
Well, Haliburton has shot some deep threes here in this first quarter.
Zibbity Zabbity in the building.
6 of 7 as a team in this first quarter.
Pascal Siakam picks up his first, and Stan, you came into this game 4 talking about the series overall, saying the first 2 games were more of an offensive type of game. Game 3, the defensive screws were tight.
37-32.
Now we're right.
Pacers trying to get that lead again.
Offensive game.
Hard at the line, don't miss a playoff moment with the NBA app.
Put a K in the chat right now for the Knicks.
Way to score.
Put a P in the chat right now for the Pacers.
Access to all the drama of the NBA.
Now here the coaching mirror one another. Mitchell Robinson gets off the bench, inserts himself in. Now you've got to come with a bigger body for the Pacers. Tony Bradley, who's played probably since game 2 on here, has taken Thomas Bryant's minutes to kind of match Robinson and keep him off the glass.
So Toppin is out, Bradley is in, Bridges is out, Robinson is in, Achua is out, Anunoby back in. And Towns on the bench. He had that 20-point fourth quarter, saving New York. Here's a 3, Nesmith. Here's a rebound by McBride, gives him another gear. Anunoby, 3 straight, 16.
La in the building.
Robinson, Hart, Haliburton the defense. Shot clock at 5. Anunoby makes the fake. He'll put up a 3. Nesmith will grab the ball, and here comes Indiana. Oh, picked up by Brunson. He'll add the steal. He'll feed to Anunoby, who tees up a triple.
You're watching live right now. Make sure you smack that freaking like button you see right there. Double tap your screen if you're on your mobile device. If you're on your phone, just double tap that screen. See on your computers, hit that thumbs up button, baby. Let's go.
Going at it. Siakam with 2 more. And give him 11.
Yeah, but the Pacers lucky on the offensive glass. New York starting to kind of impose their will. They just didn't. Oh, that's going to be a turnover.
Over and back.
Over and back. And then now the pressure defense by Indiana. Nesmith again creating this turnover because what is he, coach? Body to body on Brunson.
I'll tell you, for all those players out there that don't think they can get over picks and always need a switch or a blitz, Aaron Nesmith has proven that you can get over picks and stay in front of your man.
Haliburton is out. The guy with
this was the fastest first quarter I've seen in a long time.
That is a 10-2 Indiana Pacer run.
Well, it's been about closing quarters in this series. Right now, in this first quarter, the Pacers closing this quarter very well.
Brunson crowded, shoved, fouled.
Who you guys like more, NFL or NBA? Drop it in the chat right now.
Half court.
Are you guys more NFL or NBA kind of people?
They did have a foul to give.
Yeah, that's a good call.
It's a good call, and Nesmith's going to go to the bench, but Brunson is probably very happy to see anyone other than Nesmith on.
Shepard is
Frederick Burns in the building.
Deuce McBride has got it.
Pull up 3 here.
Over Brunson. Beautiful shot by McBride.
Well, they played their best basketball in this series.
They do.
With McBride on the floor.
That's a lot of freaking points. You got that right.
Minutes coming into
the first freaking quarter.
Hits the cutting Mathurin, who's come off the bench with 2 in a row.
Great energy and great minutes here. Mathurin has been a no-show in these conference finals. And he just needs to slow down. I think he's taking the best possible shot. Good start from Mathurin here.
Knicks are 13 of 23. Indy 15 of 21. Shooting has been lights out with a pass to Hart. Inside Robinson, knocked away Siakam. Final 7 seconds of the first quarter.
Yeah, Diggs, this year we got you. There's going to be a lot of change. The NFL season's going to be rocking right here.
Probe and steer and feed and Siakam. And the quarters come to a close. Indiana led by as many as 9. New York by 2. And Indiana closes the first quarter on a 12-5 run. The 2025 NBA playoffs are presented by Google.
Who is the best basketball player of all time? Is it Michael Jordan? Is it LeBron James? Who is the best basketball player of all time? Drop it in the chat right now. I want to see what you guys think. Well, I want a commercial break.
Come on, here we go. Whoa. You don't have to go with me this time.
We got the Wolves.
Don't forget about the Grizzlies.
Movement that inspires.
Excuse me, are you shopping online while standing in line?
Yeah.
Me too. I just bought a croquet set using PayPal.
Cool.
And PayPal lets me choose how I pay.
Oh no, you're not gonna sing again, are you?
You can pay your own way.
Here we go again.
Pay your own way. I used PayPal to buy this ticket, and I'm paying it off in 4 payments. No fees, no interest.
You know what else has no interest? Me.
Pay in store, pay online, pay over time. Don't just pay, PayPal.
Hey, play for an ultra?
Racy for an ultra?
Don't forget, there's ultras on the line.
Woo.
I didn't.
Everybody's saying Michael Jordan was the best basketball player. Nobody said LeBron. Nobody said Kobe. A lot of people usually say different people.
Hey, Meta, I need more.
It's been a Michael Jordan.
Use lemon. You know what? It needs like a zhuzh of brightness.
Last time you used honey.
Honey? Yeah. Good, but it's not special. I need it to be special.
Light, airy textures can add a special feel.
Yes, I want it to feel as though I'm biting into a cloud.
Whipped cream can add an ethereal quality to your dish.
Done. How can I get my 2-year-old eat his breakfast?
He likes it when you make silly faces.
Welcome to Visible, the ultimate wireless hack. It's one line, powered with unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network for just $25 a month. But you already knew all that, didn't you?
What you want to do is save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Customize it.
Knock that like button if you're watching live.
Great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the green?
There may some mobs in the house tonight.
But he's not going to. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty. July said the Knicks are going to win this game by 20. How do you guys feel about that in the chat, people? Knicks or Pacers? We're heading into freaking quarter number 2. Second quarter, who do you guys got? And let me know right now. Is it Knicks or Pacers? I got to know how you're feeling after that first quarter.
Against Saxton.
Here come them Knicks fans.
Unforgettable.
Time for Play Your Own Way, presented by PayPal. And as expected, the two principals leading their way. Haliburton, 30 of 43 points for the Pacers, all by him. But how about Jalen Brunson? Not to be outdone. Absolutely getting it done for the Knicks. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach, Coach Thibodeau.
Well, Coach, normally 56% from the field would be considered a success, but they're shooting over 70. How do you make it so you're not trading baskets?
Yeah, we got to get some stops. We got to get back in transition.
How specifically do you force them into the half court, and how critical is it to get them into later in the shot clock on their end?
Just got to make sure we have floor balance on the raising shot.
Who's better, Jalen Brunson
missed 3 for
Haliburton?
Out of bounds, New York's ball.
Brunson or Haliburton? Who's the better player?
Time Deuce McBride out there with them. Towns with the 2 fouls back on the floor with Hart and Anunoby. That's the Knicks 5. 30 seconds into the second quarter. McConnell is watching McBride, and Towns will battle both Mathurin and Siakam and finding Anunoby. Saved by Hart. And off of Indiana, it's New York's ball. The shot clock at 4.5.
It's a great save by Hart.
It was.
That very close to a turnover by Towns.
Wright with his perimeter defense, a factor in game 3. Quick inbound, McBride triple. Rebound by Mathurin.
You notice Tony Bradley guarding Hart. Siakam will stay on Karl Anthony Towns. They want a little more quickness on him to take away those drives.
Siakam a screen, Mathurin will wheel, and he puts it off the glass.
What a start here by Benedict Mathurin. Coach, you and I have been somewhat critical of his minutes, but tonight he has answered the bell here.
He's minus 31 in this series. They go down low. Towns and Bradley trying to climb over that defense with a whistle and a foul on Indiana.
But you got to look at this. This is an offensive foul on Towns. I'm surprised he got away with this. Look how he's holding Tony Bradley in this post-up. Look at his left arm. Look at this. It's clasped in there. There's nothing Tony Bradley can do. He's just holding him right there.
Bradley picks up number 1.
Very fortunate he didn't pick up his 3rd foul right there.
Towns pickpocketed by McConnell. Numbers, Mathurin through traffic. And picked up by McBride. Quick outlet goes to DeJuan Wright. And the Knicks will attack. Each team is pedal to the metal. Towns 3, good.
Wow, can't give him space whatsoever.
Both teams finding some success in transition. But wow, off of made.
It's so crazy watching the forwards and the centers nowadays in 2025 just hitting 3 balls.
And the Knicks returning.
Draymond Green hitting 3 balls was crazy too.
Anunoby's hands. There was a foul on
Ben Garcia in the building.
Pacers. Comes less than 2 minutes into the second. Siakam will pick up his 2nd personal foul. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app tonight and make every playoff moment more on America's #1 sportsbook.
Let me ask you a question, Coach. Are you surprised the Knicks willing to run with Indiana off of their own base?
A little bit, yes. I think that you always can have more success off.
Are you guys surprised that LeBron James and the Lakers got knocked out so damn early in this year's playoff?
For 48 minutes against Indiana.
Is LeBron done in the NBA? Yes or no? What do you guys think?
Substitutions. Bradley is gone. In for Indiana. Also, Siakam is on the bench. And they bring in Toppin. Deuce McBride just checked out. Landry Shamet has come in for the first time for New York. There's a whistle as McConnell is driving. That's an offensive foul, and it's on the Indiana Pacers. And it goes on Turner.
Yep, there's the hole.
That's a pretty obvious foul.
And up high on Wright.
And when possessions mean everything in this series, silly fouls like that.
Can the Lakers run with Luka?
Looks at the basket.
Is Luka going to be the lead of that team? Can they get is the future of the Lakers, or the Lakers done?
If the guard goes over, you can roll quickly. If the guard goes under, you've got to be careful because you will roll into the defender and get the offensive foul.
Shamet and Shepard. Anunoby, step back 19-footer.
Guys, if I would have told you that the Pacers are shooting 65% from the field, 67% from 3, 6 and 9, and they're only up 5, if you're Coach Thibodeau, you would take that.
Absolutely. Knicks are shooting 58%. Good feed, Shepard on the cut. And it came on top, down goes Shamet.
Fell on his tailbone, and he's still down.
Turner had the terrific assist on that play for Indiana. Slow to get up is Landry Shamet.
For young players, what a great back cut here by Shepard. Not just waiting in that corner for the
49-42. Listen, the Pacers are keeping that little cushion.
We step aside, 9:23 in the half.
Moses in the building.
The NBA playoffs are here, and I'm betting rebound props on FanDuel. After all, I am the league's greatest rebounder. Ain't that right, Chuck GPT? Incorrect. Well,
How about Anthony Edwards? Who is the best basketball player right now in the NBA? Who is the best current basketball player in the NBA right now?
1,000. What about celebrity golfer? Do you really want to know? No.
New customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets if you win. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
He's a good student. He's had good teachers. Teacher only as good as his students. Sensei Miyagi told me that.
If you're watching live right now, smack that damn like button, people. I'll give you guys a chance to make some money right now. If we can get to 60 likes before the game comes back on, I'll give one of you guys a chance right now to spin that wheel and make some money right now. Here we go, baby.
Karate Kid Legends, exclusively in theaters Thursday. Rated PG-13.
This is the best Chipotle order.
I would like a bowl. Triple wrap.
Mild, medium, hot.
Then dip it in here.
Sour cream inside the vinaigrette.
2 tortillas. If you know, you know.
Lettuce, cheese,
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. With Skyrizi, feel symptom relief at 4 weeks. Many people were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 3 years.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for
How about the injuries this year?
Doctor about any flu,
Steph Curry,
vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Jason Tatum.
Ask your guy.
That was terrible. I mean, literally.
Skyrizi.
For the Celtics, see Tatum getting hurt. That really hurt the freaking series.
It'd be easier if I could do everything from the logo.
Allow me to assist.
The match. Now that's a tomato. Sheboygan.
The answer is Sheboygan. State Farm with the assist.
Welcome to the Outback.
I came here to compete against the best of the best.
14 legendary survivalists.
This is the toughest last
We're
one.
about to get back to the game right now.
Epic.
Everybody put a 2 in the chat right now for the second quarter, baby.
On the line.
Yeah!
Who will be?
Put a 2 in the chat right now. We're in that second quarter.
I'm
The
gonna
game is blowing by fast.
Last one standing. The competition continues. Sundays at 8 on Discovery.
How far are you willing to go? Meet me in this ring and let me show you. We will hunt you down in the street. We will hunt you down in this ring.
You stuck your nose in my business. Subscriber.
We are back, baby.
By a long shot.
200 people in the building.
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite, live at 8 on TBS. Now streaming on Max.
There can be no jogs. No jogs. They're trying to catch us on the run. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Come on, man. Come on. Communication. Prioritize the ball. The ball should not be left unguarded. Come on. We're better than that.
During that last timeout, Shamet, who walked very gingerly to the sideline at that break, is back in, has the ball now.
Now we got 200 people in the building right now. Everybody put your state in the chat.
Works it on Muffin and scoops it in.
Drop your state in the chat right now. Where the hell are you guys based?
Anthony Towns.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's Miles Turner, the taller player, or Siakam, and there was Mathurin. Towns is just being able to have his way, and he's recognizing, okay, I got a smaller guy on him. I'm going to use my size. I'm going to use my handles and just, here, Turner a little bit late. Here's the little reverse. Towns has just been a load here over these last 2 ball games.
Well, and he always is for other teams. It's just a matter of his aggressiveness.
Emily, what's going on? Joseph in the building.
That teams can match up.
Christina, how you feeling?
Can lock in and stop him.
Hard.
Lala from Kentucky now.
Turner and Shamet picked up that
Texas.
minutes ago. Hard to the rack, kicked away. Turner with the defense on the driving Towns. With 8.5 to play in the half.
Subscriber.
A conversation and a foul. That will go on Turner, number 2 on the center for Indiana.
A good no call there on the goaltend. Knicks wanted a goaltend, but I thought Turner took that to the board.
Walter Antonio, welcome to the Mason Mob, baby.
7 of 7 Indiana, and the Knicks down the stretch.
Everybody put Walter in the chat right now. Show some love.
1 of 10 in game.
New person in the Mason Mob, baby.
Minutes.
Anthony Towns. Let's take a look at the upcoming playoff schedule. And tomorrow on ESPN.
Live stream was just updated, restarted.
5 Western Conference.
Back in the building again.
Timberwolves and Thunder. Okay, so
I was gone for a few days. I had a surgery.
Thursday
no
on.
more kids for me.
We'll be back.
Now I'm back in the live stream.
Conference finals and game 5.
PTO in the building.
And for more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
Chess match continues. Bring in Siakam for Turner.
Walter, how you feeling out there?
A player like Siakam on Towns being able to move his feet. And what's been interesting with Cat, it doesn't matter. He can go left or he can go right. He's good guy going either way, Coach.
I agree. I would take away his...
Junie in the building.
I think he's more comfortable going left on that drive.
You're watching live right now. Make sure you smack that like button, baby. Subscribe to this damn channel right now.
Intuitive as DeLon Wright comes up with the big steal.
Double dribble.
It is the call. Turnover for the Knicks after Wright did have a terrific takeaway at the other end.
Great defensive play, but then he gives it right back. here. Yep, double dribble.
Phillip in the building.
McConnell, double digits every game, 10, 10, and then 12 in game 3. Mathurin on the perimeter. Hart will defend the collision to right, foul New York with 8:10 to go in the second quarter. Reggie, let's back up just a second. You have such a great feel for these games, players' point of view.
Everybody put 200 in the chat right now for the 200 people in the building. We're getting ready to let a lot more people in the chat tonight, people.
Especially when they went up 20. That was almost like a free game for them because they knew they had the advantage coming home. When you lose that game, now New York, all the juices flowing their way. If you end up losing here and the series is tied to going back to New York with home court back with the Knicks, that's a whole different ballgame.
Absolutely, that puts us back on serve, as they would say from Roland Garros. If you can break here again, and Kevin, I'm a little concerned. You said that Reggie provided the player's point of view. Are you overlooking
your
my astounding career at Alhambra High School and Rockport State?
I am.
You are. Okay, you are overlooking.
Yes, I want to be clear.
I'm getting my shot glass line to take some shots of you guys tonight.
How about Mathurin now? 3 of 5 from the field. 8 points.
Well, this is the Mathurin that got off to a great start the first 3 games of the Cleveland series.
Tomorrow morning, we got the live update for the Diddy case tomorrow morning.
In this series.
Right here on the show at 10 a.m. Don't miss it. The Diddy case tomorrow morning, right here.
Shepard watches Shannon. Towns will back his way into Turner, getting help on the double from Mathurin. Locates Anunoby. In the corner, 3, got it. What a shot to Juan Wright. With his 10th team in 10 years.
What a find by OG.
Good pass, you're right.
It was a tough catch, first of all, and then a great pass.
I got the screen up here. I can see the game better right here. Here we
There's
go.
one in to Siakam. He throws it away to Anunoby.
Now the offense becoming a little flustered here for Indiana. Time to get Haliburton back in the ballgame.
Ready B in the building. How you feeling? Got a little live game tonight. Last minute jumped on for the game tonight to hang out with some people in the chat. Our morning show is every day right here at 10 a.m.
Be taking it in. And it's a 9-2 run by the Knicks in game 4.
If you have never seen our morning show before, I'm going to show you right now a clip of what our show looks like right now. Pay close attention to the screen. But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there behind his seat. And leave a comment below. This is a make-or-break season. He's got to make an impact. Now I got to show you what it looks like right there. Every day, Monday through Friday, we got our real morning show right now. We're just hanging out for the game. We do all kind of stuff. This morning, we cover a lot of stuff with the Trump situation, with the big, beautiful bill. You guys saw all that, immigrants, illegal, all this kind of stuff going on. Section 8, what's going on with that? And tomorrow morning, we're live right here for the Diddy case. Don't miss it. 10 a.m. There will be thousands and thousands of people on our morning show.
Hyundai.
Do not miss it tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
Leading interior space.
A history of winning started with the 65 Gators, losing steam, losing sweat. The solution? A drink that hydrates better than water and change the...
Heads or tails, people?
Naturally,
if you flip a coin, heads or tails, drop it in the chat right now. Heads or tails, drop it in the chat, baby.
No fees, no...
Miss Lex in the building.
Me! Excuse me, sir?
Yeah?
The captain needs you back in the cockpit.
Oh, yeah, sir.
What?
In a way you understand.
Live in the moment. We ain't coming no more. Heads or tails, people in the chat. What you got when you flip a coin? Heads or tails? I want to know.
I'm about to set it off. We came to play. Let's go. Every possession. Toughest team is gonna win. Let's go set it off.
Magic is real. It is our job to keep it locked down.
We offer you a life of mystery and adventure. And shopping. And most importantly, a chance to save the world.
Piece of cake. With the scoreboard update from CBS.
Hold on to something.
Fix in just one moment.
The Librarians, all new Mondays at 9 on TNT. Set your DVR now.
Watching live right now. We're about to fix the scoreboard. Give me 1 second.
Conference Finals always brings out the best. John Mellencamp, all the way from New York. Timothy Chalamet.
There we go.
Ben Stiller. Triple H. How about Indiana's?
I'm going to make that adjustment right now so you guys can see the scoreboard at the top of the screen.
Making his first appearance, I might add, here in these conference finals.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in Spike not being here the first
He said Denzel was going to kill him if he didn't go to Cannes and promote their new film, Highest to Lowest. So when Denzel calls, he's got to go.
I don't know. You can't put your own career ahead.
Haliburton is in. Here's a shot by Nimhard. He's back in the contest. Siakam is out. Shepard is out.
What the hell's going on with that scoreboard?
Is out. A lot of changes for Indiana. Hart right here. Brunson on the bench. Inside looking for Towns. Broken up by Neesmith.
Already 7 turnovers for New York, and that's been a problem in this series. They've lost the turnover battle in every game.
Nice defense there by New York on the drive by Nimhard. And here comes DeLon Wright. The Knicks, with Brunson out, have gone 5 of their last 6.
We're tied up 51-51. In the chat right now, Knicks or Pacers? Drop your team in the chat right now. Knicks or Pacers? Who do you got winning this game?
That's a horrible possession by New York. Got absolutely
30 in the building. What's going on?
Top and 3. Hart the rebound. He's got 4.
Now the Pacers offense has become a little stagnant as well. One pass shot. The ball movement was working in that first quarter.
Well, the speed of this game has slowed down dramatically, and that's in the Knicks' favor.
Right to Towns. Towns the drive. And push from behind, Toppin. There's a whistle and a foul at 5:42 of the second in a tie game at 51. And Toppin picks up number 2.
I mean, this is just like a bowling ball rolling downhill. Down goes Turner. And who's going to get in front? Toppin rotates over.
Well, there probably should have been something on that first contact. It's almost like the referee didn't want to give either guy their 3rd foul, either Turner or Towns, so he let the first part go.
At the foul line.
It's at the line.
Knicks trying to get that lead. 52-51. Here come the Knicks.
Much like it was in that 4th quarter of game 3.
Towns has had great success against the Pacers in the regular season. And did again in game 3 in that 4th quarter of play. The NBA tonight on TNT from downtown Indianapolis. Brought to you by Google, proud sponsor of the NBA.
And I would say again, Reggie, Towns going to that left hand. I understand he can go either way, but I think you've got to look at what a guy wants to do. I think he's much more comfortable.
Oh, look at this. The steal inside. Wright could not finish.
Second time Wright's had a steal and giving it right back.
Haliburton 3.
And miscommunication by the Knicks in transition.
Haliburton with the 3 ball.
From distance, stops a 14-4 run by the Knicks. Towns again.
If you guys can hear the sound okay, put a Y in the chat right now.
Anunoby, triple.
If you can hear the sound from the game okay, put a Y in the chat right now.
Small on Towns and then double team him in the post.
Approaching 5 to play. Screen and a shot from 3 from Haliburton. Rebound Hart again, digs it out. Takes it the other way for New York. Towns with a foul on Nimhard on top.
But you see again, Nimhard's got him squared up. Where does he want to go? He wants to go left. I'd get over on that left hand and send him back.
We're getting closer to 62,000. Diggs, you see what time it is. We're going to hit that tomorrow. We're going to hit 62,000 tonight. If the game gets good tonight,
the bench and
a lot of people are going to run into the chat. We might hit that tonight.
No question. And Achua came into the game first time.
Freddie B, how you feeling? Join our show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Don't miss our freaking show in the morning, 10 a.m. every day.
Seconds coming into game.
Thousands of people are going to be here tomorrow for the Diddy case.
Yeah, but also this has been a nice, long, extended rest for number 11 in blue and Jalen Brunson. Again, I know we talk about the plus minus with him on and off the court, but this team, when you need buckets, Brunson has been the guy all season long and in these playoffs to get it done.
It doesn't even make any sense sometimes. Brunson the best player, but he was the only Knick in game 3 to have a negative plus minus.
Right. Now, a lot of those minutes.
Freddie B, I would call the games. But right now I'm hanging out, have a good time hanging out with the chat.
Great.
A lot of time we have thousands of people in here in the evenings. So I jumped on here last minute and did this game. It was not scheduled.
Look, I know this is a really close game, but when Haliburton is this aggressive,
I'll let you guys enjoy it. You guys can hear it at home.
Indiana's way, and he's already got 20, and we're only 20 minutes into the game.
Refresh your screen.
He's already here in the first half. Brunson a good
56, baby.
On top, Towns. Turner there, Bridges down. Towns driving, knocked away, picks it up, and back to go.
I'm going to be a broken record.
Who do you guys think is going to be winning at halftime?
Every time.
Who do you guys think is going to be winning at halftime?
Anunoby, 13 Brunson, driving in hard. Haliburton, the defense there for the Knicks. Finish. Nimhard to rebound. Haliburton the other way. Hart will defend. Into Turner. Anunoby will pick it up as he got tangled up with Turner, and he's got his second personal foul.
Towns going left.
I'm not going to lie. I had my surgery the other day.
Takes it right in.
I'm going to have to get some ice packs in here in a minute.
Get it back and put it in the basket.
So Reggie tonight, Indiana shooting 55% from the floor. It was the first game they had shot under 50% from the field in game 3. Second time in the playoffs, and Turner with a nice twist and scooping it home.
Well, look, trying to pick up Towns' third foul. And you've got to put some pressure on him.
Also have a huge update for all you guys and gals watching the show right now.
Got to continue to go at him.
We have a massive finance channel that's going to be launched.
Numbers.
For people for the stock market, economy, all of that. I'm going to let you guys know that link to that.
Siakam.
As it has all series, the turnovers just kill the Knicks. Indiana, great converting.
So many turnovers.
Fast break.
Watching live right now. Smack that damn like button. Double tap your screen. One more like. They hit 60, baby. Let's go.
Another turnover. Haliburton will wind up and take one from way outside. Knicks rebound. Under 3 to go in the first half. Brunson hard charging right into the defense and in hard. And Hart will push it back up and in.
Rick Carlisle on the sideline even after that score, yelling pace.
Which is what he told us. He said the possession numbers are going down, pace needs to increase, and we need to be precise.
Got you, Diggs.
3, Haliburton.
Another 3-ball he shot.
Anunoby, Brunson. Anunoby hard charging right to the hole. And a foul called, count it. Nimhard was in the way and picks it up, and he ties the game at 60.
Where is everybody watching the game at right now? Are you guys at home right now? Are you guys out?
OG, his
Where are you guys at right now? Chilling at the house on your phones? What you guys doing?
Let's take a look at our AT&T connected cam. OG, what a first half for him. 5 of 8, 12 points. Towns with 14. Brunson got the Knicks off to that hot start in the first quarter with 13. They're shooting 55% from the field and 47 from down. Now here's a rest for for Towns.
But Robinson takes his place. Bradley comes in for Turner. That's an Indiana change. And Anunoby completes the three-point play.
After the start of the game, obviously, they're not going to start Tony Bradley, but after that, you can see Rick Carlisle matching Bradley's minutes to Mitchell Robinson's.
Some people said the Timberwolves are going to take the whole thing.
Haliburton, wide open.
Can the Knicks win the whole NBA Finals? Can they get past the Pacers is a question.
For the Pacers, but again, this is all on Haliburton's penetration.
They started 6 of 8, Reggie. They're 2 from their last 7.
Haliburton's got 8 assists, and Brunson just trudging his way down the lane. Got it to go.
250 people in the building.
Deep, and he's got 15 points. Foul is called on the play. Nesmith, number 2.
Man.
A lot of guys out there with 2 right now.
Yes.
4 of them, 5 of them for the Pacers.
If you just joined our show right now, welcome back to the show. We started live stream for the first time again today. For the playoffs, I was missing, but I'm back. Smack that like button, subscribe right now. About to get a lot of people into the chat.
6 points in game 2, and in the win, 23 points a couple nights ago here in game 3.
Well, we're back to what we saw in last year's series with these 2 teams. In the first 2 games of this series, neither team can stop the other one.
Haliburton got the screen, and Bridges quickly closes. Long shot, 2-pointer. Brunson the leaping rebound. Quickly down court, Bridges is there. And a fadeaway over Nesmith. And a rebound by Siakam.
I didn't like that shot.
I liked it if he went right up when he caught the basketball.
Absolutely. He dribbled the thing out, and then you didn't have numbers. You had no chance at an offensive board.
Nesmith, the collision while airborne, hits the deck and fouled as he was flying. He came into the game wondering about the condition of that ankle, which he twisted in game 3. So far, so good.
There's a chance here to get in double figures. Continuing to drive the basketball, but coach,
Christina, you know that.
I've been so impressed defensively, continuing to kind of blow up those high.
Gone for a few days. People ran off. I did this show last minute tonight, but I promise you this. For the next game, we're going to have a lot of people in here. And in the second half, you're going to see a lot of people coming into the show.
South Carolina earn badges to win
Robo's in the building.
AD Playoffs Challenge. Members in the U.S. and Canada who complete the challenge get the chance at a trip to the NBA draft.
Everybody say what's up to Robo.
NBA app or on NBA.com/ID.
3 Knicks players in double figures, now 3 Pacer players in double figures. This has just been a shootout. I think who commits to defense first and stretches.
It's a 3. Anunoby can't hit. Rebound Nesmith. Haliburton under a minute to go in the first half. Which has seen Indiana lead by 10. The Knicks have led by as many as 2 with 10 ties and 13 lead changes. Nesmith. Collision inside on Brunson and got the 2.
I like the no call. There was a lot of contact, but I thought Brunson kind of baited a little bit on that as well.
Brunson with 16 to 3 over Bradley.
What a screen by Robinson.
Brunson's a little guy out there, but he balls.
On the move and on the wing, Nesmith. Low to 3.
Of course, Robo.
Out. Siakam. Haliburton got it. Back inside. Bradley got it.
I'll tell you what, Haliburton, a near triple-double here in the first half. 20 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists.
Pacers on a 6-0 run. No fouls to give. Final 4 seconds of the half of game 4. Brunson. Knocked away. Buzzer sounded. Out of bounds. And halftime is here. And
sir, how you feeling? Welcome to the show.
Second quarter on a 6-0 run. Our group is getting ready high atop the arena. Shaquille,
you guys have Instagram?
Those biceps. With underdog cradling right in the air. He's as strong now as he was when he played. American Express halftime coming up. It's Indiana by 5 at the half. Conference Finals on TNT presented by AT&T.
4
looking for a new job?
I just found out my dad's sister's husband is golfing buddies with the CEO of a great company. So basically, I got the job.
Sounds promising.
Indeed helps you match based on...
Pacers up by 5 at halftime.
Oh,
Knicks need this game down 2-1 in the series.
To be honest.
They need this freaking one here. They need game 4.
Acapella, suave que la noche espera. Ya te encendí como vela. Yo te como sin vid, acapella.
Everybody in the chat right now, give you guys a chance to make some money.
So hold it up high.
62 likes. There's 240 people in the chat right now.
It's a revival.
If we can get to 90 likes in the next minute, I'll give a lucky person $100 in the chat right now.
Medella.
If we get to 90 likes in the next minute, I'll give a lucky person $100 right now in the chat. 27 likes is all we need. There's 230 people here. It's pretty easy, people. Double tap your screen right now on your phone.
Your next weekend getaway.
Or on your computer, hit that thumbs up button.
Checking in.
When you think of me again and again and again,
Shall we?
think of fire.
Ballerina. Rated R. If you feel held back,
Yeah, it's been a slow night tonight.
Decisions.
Just getting back into the business. You know, I had my surgery.
Credit Karma gives you personalized guidance to improve your credit, savings, taxes, and more, so you can find your way to money. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can...
Legend in the building. How you feeling?
Start with the tip off. It starts off the court. Putting in reps. Putting up shot after shot. And putting together the right team. So you can take what's yours. When you get ready, you stay ready to earn another W. On the court and off.
Mass Mutual is committed to helping all women plan, protect, and grow their financial futures.
Hey, life is good right now. You know what I'm saying, Robo? Hello, my gorgeous in the building. How you feeling, gorgeous?
This back is sore. Let's go! Nice.
Everybody say what's up to gorgeous in the chat right now.
Icy hot. You're so...
Beautiful ladies in the chat right now. Throw some hearts in there for them.
We about to level up.
Hey, Legend, you think the Knicks can take the whole thing?
We about to level up.
The
How you
news?
guys feeling out there tonight?
Book your vacation today. Boob and butt, crunch under boob and butt.
Freddie, I didn't want to have any more kids. You know what I'm saying?
Feet and back.
No more kids for me.
All day odor protection. $10.
A lot of beautiful ladies in the chat right now hanging out with us.
Stats and insights while you're watching the postseason.
The American Express Halftime Report, live from the 2025 NBA Eastern Conference Finals, is brought to you by
Earl Gilson in the building.
Well, Game 4's been a lot like Game 1 and Game 2 and Game 3. Another tight game. 69-64 is the Indiana lead over the Knicks as they try to take a 3-1 lead. Is that Red Panda out there doing that thing again?
That's a Red Panda.
Man alive. Forever. Still getting it done. But I digress. Welcome to the American Express Halftime Report. Me and I
can't do that.
At Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Ernie Johnson and Shaquille O'Neal.
May 19th.
Kenya in the building. How you feeling?
Kenny the Jet Smith. Charles Barkley.
So my gorgeous said there's a brawl out there in the parking lot.
3 points in the first quarter, which is one more than they had in the entire second half of Game 3, and Tyrese Haliburton's been the guy.
Is anybody changing their picks tonight?
Team a lot longer than normal, but he was trying to do everything he can to push the pace. Listen, man, this first...
Everybody in the chat right now.
Pace 7 quarters.
Are you changing your picks?
I'm going to give the pace...
The Knicks.
When they can't...
The Pacers.
They don't run...
Are you changing your pick? Drop it in the chat right now.
Picking thing up top. Give the ball to Siakam in the half court when the game slows down. He's their best one-on-one
Man, yeah, I'm good out here enjoying it.
Run plays for him.
Just got back from having surgery.
Everybody can eat.
No more kids for me.
The one-on-one players. My piece of advice to the Pacers, when the game slow down.
Know what I'm saying? Smack that like button and enjoy the show, baby.
Their offense is terrible in the half
We're
court.
going to hear a lot of people heading in the second half coming into the chat.
Siakam. But like I say, long as they're happy, but it's gonna slow down at some point.
Let's hit the American Express teammates as Kenny cleans house here a little bit. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
69-64 is your score. Both teams shooting over 50%. Both shooting it pretty well from 3 and from the line. As Stan Van Gundy was saying, look, this looks like the other games. Nobody's stopping anybody. But what was your biggest takeaway from the first half?
Let me get an ice pack real quick. Let me just get an ice pack. Hold up.
When I was used to play for Phil and for Coach Van Gundy to talk about mental mistakes, silly mistakes. These are things that you can't have in a crucial game, in a game of this magnitude. Right here, Cat, your boy, Ernie, always committing 2 silly fouls getting out the game. Again, the Knicks are playing well, but in order to win this game, because we know if you have commit a turnover, Indiana runs out. So they have to be mentally sharp, mentally focused, and stop committing silly turnovers and silly plays. But again, I like where they are. They're playing well. Coach Van Gundy said the best. Nobody's stopping each other. But in the third and the fourth quarter, no mistakes. You have to be mentally focused and mentally sharp.
Tyrese Haliburton, by the way, 1 rebound shy of a triple-double in the first half of this game. But you're looking at the benches for both sides.
Yeah, second unit. There's no Brunson, and the Knicks have made their run. But there's no Haliburton on the floor either. That's why they're making their run. When the Knicks don't have Brunson in, you see the offense is more than a couple of passes. Now we got third pass, fourth pass, fifth pass. Now all of a sudden it's like 10 on the shot clock, 7 on the shot clock, 6. So it's slowed down. So this never has to happen when Brunson, because he can say, I can get a shot quicker. But more importantly, they slow down the paces. So if you look at the shot clock now, it's at 10, it's at 9, it's at 8. So those are different possessions, and you're able to stop them. And again, now Cat is able to work because the offense goes through him. So there's multiple things happening, not just Brunson being out of the game, but the fact that Haliburton is out. They kind of wait till he comes back in, and secondarily, you slow the game down when both guys are out the game, and that favors the New York Knicks.
But that's why when the Pacers take Haliburton out the game, they got to bring Siakam back, because he can get his shot and get those other guys involved. When they're in the half court,
good point.
They've got to go to him.
Hey, don't look now, Kenny, but Tom Thibodeau, who you said couldn't play 9 guys in a baseball game, has played 10.
Oh my goodness! He's going for a football team. He's going for a football game.
In softball, you do that little rover thing.
No, he's going for football. He's going for 12. He's going for 12.
Well, you only need 11 for football, but I get your point.
Well, he was wrong on it. Don't even try to cover it.
This was Shaq getting ready for halftime, curling underdog. That's going to be the name of my new book, by the way, Curling Underdog. We'll take a break here on the American Express.
That's crazy, Shaq. That is crazy. Dude, you are a strong human on the Rock Fitness. You are a strong human being.
You're a strong human being.
Our school, keep it so hot. My stroll to the robot. I know you'll say I'm a show up. Let's stop, I can go up. Control to imitate. I'm alone inside my lane.
When you're with Amex Platinum, you can go the distance for what you love. And with travel perks like guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout with fine hotels and resorts, you have more time to celebrate. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
A history of winning started with the 65 Gators losing steam, losing sweat.
We've identified the problem. What is the solution?
A drink scientifically designed to hydrate better than water, so they could sweat more, win more, and change the game forever.
Boom, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. Naturally, we called our stuff Gator.
At AT&T, we confidently guarantee our network.
Oh, no.
What we can't guarantee, you and your teammates being too connected.
What up, Chad?
Double oh no.
I texted you guys I was going to wear.
I wore that last
I
week.
got dressed first this morning. I thought you said you were going to
A
wear it.
connection means something. That's why with AT&T, we'll proactively make it right with a credit for a full day of service if there is a network interruption. That's the AT&T guarantee.
You come here to stay the same. You gotta get better.
I'm ready to lead the group through adversity. It's what I've worked so hard for. Chase history, chase the grades, chase everything you dream about as a kid.
And watching Oklahoma City, they are dialed in.
SGA!
Know what it says? The MVP.
Timberwolves Thunder, tomorrow on ESPN.
I really hate Don.
We're back in the building, baby. Oh, my bad. I had to work on some shit and get some stuff done, get the ice pack lined up. People in the chat coming into the building. I'm back. I apologize. I'm back in here right now. You're going to see Brittany coming back in the chat in just a minute. She's going to come in here and hang out with us in just 1 freaking second, people. If you're in the chat right now, real quick, who do you got? Knicks and Pacers? Drop it in the chat right now. Who do you got? Knicks or Pacers? Drop it in the chat right now. People watching it live.
I didn't think I was going to be nervous, but I am.
Just go.
Apologize, I was gone for a while.
Never seen me do anything like this before.
Last couple days, I've been out of pocket, obviously.
For 6
surgery, no more kids for me.
Insane.
All at the same time.
Kentrell in the building.
Cakes. Premier Super Mega Cake.
What's going on?
16th at 9.
Whalers in the house. How you feeling? We greatly appreciate the super chat right now.
Broadcast of the national.
Everybody put a W in the chat right now for Whalers. Show some love right now for the super chat, baby. Thank you so much.
Without the express written consent.
Greatly appreciate you. Greatly appreciate you. Brittany's about to come into the live stream in just 1 moment. That beautiful lady's going to join us in the chat in just 1 moment. She's going to be right here on the screen.
Count how many men are on a football team.
Hello, my gorgeous.
11.
Christina Diggs. We're back in the building right now.
We have a second half to get to. So
I'll tell you something. Let me tell you something. Shout out to the Hurricanes coming back.
Kentrell.
Now we're going back to Carolina. And let me tell you something. They're going back to Sunrise because the Hurricanes are going to win tomorrow. Wednesday night.
Who's leading the series?
We're going back to Sunrise.
Make sure you join the morning show. We've been rocking and rolling. The morning show has had 30, 40, 50,000 views in the morning at 10 a.m. Don't miss our big show every day, 10 a.m. live right here. Tomorrow we got the Diddy case we're covering.
Don't take less when you can have it all with Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. There's the $5 Classic box full of craveable faves.
Let's go!
The $7 Supreme box for your swankier side. And the $9 Cantina Lux box has a whole world of tasty indulgences, including roasted Cantina chicken burrito.
Kentrell, how you feeling?
Get Lux for less with the $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes at Taco Bell.
300 people in the chat right now. Everybody put 300 in the chat right now.
Little things that add up to something big.
Getting related to all the people to come into the live stream now. Apologize, I had to step out.
Delivering wins that change the game for everyone.
You're watching live right now. Smack that like button, subscribe, baby. Get ready for this second half. About to come on right now.
Financial goals can feel impossible. Credit Karma gives you personalized guidance to improve your credit, savings,
New subscriber.
so you can find your way to money. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, is now available with the all-new Big QP, fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless drink, all for just $10.99. So if you're McDone with tiny, overpriced burgers, just come to Chili's. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Yeah, the surgery was like 20 minutes.
Take him away.
How to get that done. When you got 4 kids, you got to go in there and you got to handle business. You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
Subscriber.
I need you.
The second half is back right now. Getting ready to get on the court right now.
Music City, baby.
Brunson and the Knicks need this game back.
Rewind racing and a guitar.
Kentrell, how the hell you feeling? Where you been hiding at?
NASCAR on Drive.
Stream Nashville.
Philip, what's going on? Yes, it went.
Get ready.
Ice up.
Because when the clock strikes 8 on July 20th, It's crunch time.
That's right, Robo. I got you, Pitbull Mama. And you had to run and get some stuff.
Sunday, July 20th on Discovery.
And I got my Superman. I got my Super Dad trophy right here. Look.
Presented by AT&T. In this series,
he's got a cape.
The team trailing at halftime has won each game. Right now, the Knicks are down by 5. Kevin Harlan, Coach Stan Van Gundy, the Hall of Famer Reggie Miller will check in with him.
It's been crazy.
What a pace.
Thousands and thousands of people coming to the games. In the morning show, we have so many people joining our show in the morning.
Davidson
Gotta
noted.
Get you in the building early in the morning at 10 a.m.
Paced half of the entire playoffs.
It was a pretty impressive first half, really, for both teams.
Well, if you're the Knicks, you're probably saying
we're going to get the ice pack. Waiting for Brittany to come into the chat and bring it in here for us.
We're the favorite. Right. It's been the third and fourth. Whoever's been trailing has got off to hot starts in the third and continued them in the fourth. And it's not like it's just Indiana out in transition. The Knicks doing a great job as well, answering the bell in the fast break.
Nimhard, Turner, Siakam,
Bang.
Haliburton.
Yeah, there's a little bit of slight delay.
So no turnovers on the floor. It's a shot by Siakam to get the second half underway here in downtown Indy. Nesmith is the fifth pacer to begin the second half. And here comes Brunson. Towns.
Intercepted again. Here go the Pacers.
Anunoby, the Knicks 5. And they have their first.
73-64.
It was deflected.
Up by 9. Bad start for the Knicks in the second half.
The trailer in Siakam.
That's been the story of the game so far. That's New York's 10th turnover. And 19 fast break points now.
Everybody right now, put what state you're based in right now.
Points off the
Drop your state in the chat now. We got 300 people in the building.
Numbers 9.
For the second half, drop your state in the chat where you based.
Another turnover by the Knicks. Haliburton in full stride, Nimhard. And diving for it, Bridges out of bounds for Siakam. It's Indiana's ball.
This is the last thing, if you're Coach Thibodeau and the New York Knicks, how you wanted to start the third quarter. Back-to-back turnovers, and again, you mentioned this at half, Coach, the pace. You don't want the Pacers to increase that pace because of those turnovers.
I'll give you guys a chance to make some money right now.
16 Indiana.
Get to 100 likes in the next minute. I'll give a lucky person $100 in the chat. Let's go.
10 ties, 13 lead changes in the first half, and it's Brunson. And Nesmith is there. Towns with 14. They'll stay there, defended well. Turner's got it.
Got numbers.
Nimhard free. Towns the rebound. Bridges the other way.
To me, back-to-back settling for three.
All in the building. How you feeling?
And in transition there, Nimhard. Drive the basketball.
Bridges over Haliburton. And they vacuum it in.
Got them Knicks.
And 2 minutes gone here in the third. Indiana leads the series 2 games to 1. Haliburton 3.
That's 3 straight threes. Where you've been successful is driving the basketball. I mean, those are 3 bad possessions there for the Pacers.
Knicks are shooting 49%.
Brittany's come right back. She said she had to get her Knicks hat.
Nimhard, the rebound.
Smack that like button right now if you're watching live. Brittany's about to come right back in a second and say what's up to all you people in the chat.
Siakam, kicking, 3, Turner.
Now that's the 3 you live with. Why, Coach?
Because the ball hit the paint and came out. Collapsed the defense.
13-0 Indiana run to start this third quarter.
13-0 to start the third quarter. Not a good situation for the Knicks right now.
He's a good student. He's had a good teacher. Teacher only as good as his students.
You guys can hear the sound okay right now. Put a Y in the chat right now. beautiful girl's about to join us on the live stream in just one moment.
Every time I have the chance to pass on a piece of his legacy, it's never the wrong choice.
Karate Kid Legends, rated PG-13.
Chat right now. Everybody put NBA in the chat right now.
Pre-order now.
Brittany said if we get to 100 likes on the platform in the next 30 seconds, she's going to take a double shot for us tonight.
And Doug.
She's going to take a couple double shots. Hit that right now. Hit that damn like button. Subscribe if you want to see Brittany take a double shot tonight.
Are you a caddy?
No, I'm a Doug, and that's a Limu.
Okay, I'm gonna putt now.
Okay.
What's going on? R. McCoy in the building.
Oh. He is a very nice bird.
Oh no, Limu!
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
On WhatsApp, your personal messages, they're yours. We can't read them.
Isn't that crazy?
We can't hear them. We can't see them.
Brittany's about to come in right now. She had to get her freaking New York hat on.
They're all private. On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Not even us.
What you got to say?
Lewis in the building. How you feeling? Everybody in the chat right now, type a random person's name in the chat right now.
We got
type a random person's name in the chat right now if you're watching live.
But because of my dad,
Subscriber.
he couldn't leave our house before getting dog chow for helping
Let's go.
veterans like my dad get a life-changing PTSD service dog.
Introducing Michelob Ultra Zero. Zero alcohol, ultra smooth taste. Just 29 calories. Stay in the game with Michelob Ultra Zero.
A history of winning started with the 65 Gators, losing steam, losing sweat. The solution? A drink that hydrates better than water and changed the game forever.
Naturally, we called our stuff Gatorade.
Wow, Jalen Brunson has 16 points tonight, which is impressive considering what he has to deal with Aaron Neesmith. Constant pressure.
Can Brunson get it done? Or Haliburton get it done?
Easy, right with him using it.
Here we go, we're back on, baby.
Keeps working. Neesmith's effort relentless.
So the Knicks have had 6 possessions, the second half 0-4, couple turnovers and scoreless the last 4.5 minutes of game time. Going back to the second quarter. Bridges and a Robinson screen and a hard charge to the rack and a 2 right there for Bridges. He's got 8. Neesmith. He was taken off and fouled.
And coach, a layup by Bridges at the other end. Get the ball in quick to Haliburton, and it's up the court now. Neesmith at the free throw line.
Robinson picked up number 3. Neesmith at the stripe for the Pacers.
I think
in the chat right now, Knicks or Pacers, drop it in the chat.
On who their point guard is, not.
Pacers right now are up by 12.
Indiana has not missed a free throw all night. They are 11 of 11. Let's take a look at a FanDuel Live point spread.
What are you drinking, Diggs?
We began.
What are you guys drinking in the chat right now? What are you drinking? What are you guys eating in the chat?
I mean, I always thought Jason Kidd's teams, it didn't matter where you put Jason Kidd, you're going to run because he'll not only push the ball, but more importantly, he'll throw it ahead. Tyrese Haliburton, the same type of player.
14.9 from Neesmith, and again he twisted that ankle in game 3. Weren't sure what they could get from him tonight, but he has performed well and is right on track, and Bridges with a lot of traffic. Towns faking the 3 and a hard charge to the rack.
And Turner didn't even see him coming because he was busy trying to face guard Mitchell Robinson.
10-point game, Siakam. Haliburton. They bring Robinson out of bounds, stepping his Turner. A turnover for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, great close out there by Mitchell Robinson. Look, he's face guarding Robinson. Turner, the best shot blocker on this team in his history here, didn't even see Cat coming down the lane.
Give Mitchell Robinson credit for that. His effort on the glass has made them pay attention to him, and they've done a good job since the first quarter of Game 3, keeping him off the offensive boards. But that's what you have to do it.
Anunoby 3. Rebound Robinson.
What did you just say?
There you go. There you go. Reverse jinx. And here it is. Watch, he's already blocking out, like Reggie said. And Towns takes advantage going to the rim. But now, can Mitchell Robinson make a free throw? He's 20 for 52 in these playoffs, 39%.
Miles Turner picks up number 3, Robinson at the line.
Looks like they're getting ready to bring in Bradley, probably for Turner. Another big body to put on Robinson.
Hey, Brett, you think the Pacers are going to take it?
In Game 3, 2 of 4 in Game 2, and 0 of 2 in Game 1. And Robinson in the last 5 games from the line.
I call that great improvement there by Mitchell Robinson to go 10 of 15 after how he started the playoffs. Look at this.
Wow.
Back to back.
He's had a lot of repetition, Reggie, because
so many turnovers.
Just kept putting him on the line in the Hackam net.
Haliburton looking down low, and the Knicks are saying it's their ball, but the officials say the other way, and Indiana will still control.
I was going to say, if the Knicks say one thing and the refs say the other, Kevin, which way do you think it's going?
They believe in their calls. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I would say, like, the Knicks, what the Knicks' opinion is really doesn't matter.
So Brent, you're in Indy on a job site?
Fall and Neesmith skies. 16 for Aaron Neesmith.
What a game for Neesmith. All the questions about his ankle coming in here to Game 4, and he has responded.
It's Anunoby with a bump into Nimhard, and Robinson the offensive rebound for the Knicks. Shot clock at 9. Towns will work here, and a bump into Siakam. Carving, shooting, missing, rebound, Robinson.
Well, now Robinson is going to work on the glass again.
Smack that like button. If we get over 100 likes in the next 30 seconds, give a lucky person $50 in the chat.
And a Siakam.
Double tap your screen right now at that like button, baby.
Well, now you
subscribe to the show.
I mean, you're guarding Towns.
Tomorrow we got the Diddy case live right here.
He's not good moving his feet side to side.
Towns and Siakam. Shot clock at 4. Carl Anthony Towns knocked away Haliburton. Other offensive rebound picked up by Robinson. 3. Towns wide, missing. Indiana's ball.
That shot was crazy. I mean, Carl Anthony Towns a great shooter, but he never even got a look at the rim.
Quickly the other way, the twirling Siakam. Rebound fought for. Robinson got a hand on it. Saved by Siakam on his backside. Haliburton 3. Rebound Towns. Snatches that ball back out to Brunson. Racing the other way for New York.
Haliburton gone kind of cold from that three-point line after that hot start.
Brunson behind the back to Towns in the switch with Neesmith now defending.
Are they going to count that?
I think they are. I think it's got to count. He gathered early. I mean, he took one dribble and gathered. Yeah. There's the gather.
And Neesmith picks up his
I don't
third.
know about it. But he got it.
Well, if that's the case, from here on out, man, whenever you hear the whistle, you got to just grab someone and wrap them up.
I agree.
Carl Anthony Towns growing up in New Jersey. Playing for the Knicks. Neesmith is out. Shepard is in for Indiana. Towns hitting from the line. He's 6 of 7 and 19 points. Siakam over Towns. It's a rebound by Bradley. Haliburton weaves, drives, scoops, rebound. Robinson foul.
Bradley, good minutes here, keeping balls alive.
Danny's in the building.
Second shot opportunities here for the Pacers.
Robinson, number 4.
This was a last-minute live stream. We jumped on it. Nobody knew we were doing it live. We just jumped in here tonight and did the game. We're going to start coming in for the game right now. RB's in the building.
Haliburton at the stripe here in Indianapolis tonight. 2 lucky fans got the ultimate game upgrade. You can check out their upgrade experience on House of Highlights social platforms, all presented by AT&T. So at the free throw line, a perfect night for the Pacers, 14 of 14, and the Knicks almost as good, 16 of 17. Road team in this series has won the second half.
Time to get that ice pack
of every game. Pacers did it twice in New York. New York did it in Game 3 here a couple nights ago, and Brunson will have it. Accelerates and it goes right into Shepherd.
The difference with Shepherd and Nesmith is Brunson can get space.
How the hell you guys feeling out there tonight?
And the space.
A little more quiet today after that surgery. I'm just saying, when you get the snipperooter, you got to take it easy over here. You know, I can't move around a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Space with Nesmith. Nesmith can stay attached.
But, Coach, I understand them wanting to keep a body on.
We need 6 more subscribers to hit 61,800.
Going over the top.
You're watching live right now. Hit that freaking like button. Subscribe if you're not part of our show.
That's when you put your body on him and force him down low. I just think them going and blowing up that screen that's almost at half court, it's a runway for Brunson.
Make sure you guys join our show tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Don't freaking miss it. Big show tomorrow.
I do think, though, my guess would be it's all part of the long-term plan, Reggie, with the Pacers, which is to wear on Jalen Brunson over the course of this series more than it is to just stop one play.
Haliburton with a look-away feed for 2 inside from the newly instated Miles Turner.
And they're going to go with Nembhard on him now.
That's what you got to use every day after the surgery.
Attack. Josh Hart is in for the Knicks. And the spinning Brunson. Out of bounds. Indiana's ball. Turnover, New York.
I think Brunson might have gotten fouled.
You need these after the surgery, I'm telling you right now.
Why are they waiting so long?
Yeah, can't see it there. The Knicks are going to challenge the out of bounds.
RB, I'm just sitting on my damn freaking studio seat right now.
But because they think Brunson was fouled.
Looking at it right here.
And he was.
5:18 to go.
I'm all right. I got the ice pack ready.
Own a design studio. Win a really big design contract. Realize you're more of a creative type.
Make sure you join our show at 10 a.m. every day, live in the morning.
Realize you got this. Use QuickBooks to get your cash flow flowing. Get live expert assistance to maximize your tax savings.
I can help with that.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there behind his seat. And he's constantly this is a make-or-break season for he's got to make an impact. And we're back in the building just like that.
Dan loves playoff basketball on Underdog, because all Dan has to do is select 2 or more of his favorite players. And when he gets it right, Dan can win up to 1,000 times his entry.
So you got to get a bag of peas.
To get up to $1,000 in bonus credits.
La playa is Spanish for the beach. If you can't remember that, the word Corona also works. Corona, La playa awaits.
My chair is pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie.
I remember those biochem notes. It was 15 semesters ago to this very night.
How old are you?
Dozens of pages of incoherent ramblings. I'd hoped to finish by 2 a.m., but it's just...
Thanks. It's a Mac. You can just create key points.
Look at the big brain on Kevin.
Yeah, Brittany had her Knicks hat. She's supposed to go get it. She didn't put the shit back on.
Is back, featuring the chicken tenders you've always loved. Plus,
she does have her hat.
And riblets.
all served unlimited for just $15.99. Only at Applebee's.
I don't get it. We saved the world.
I thought everyone would finally treat us like heroes.
Bring me Peacemaker.
We haven't always been great people.
Supposed to sit on a pillow?
We are the 11th Street Kids. No one will ever break us apart.
Damn, I didn't even use the pillow the whole time. I'm not gonna lie, the surgery, I was gonna put pictures of the surgery, but I was gonna go live on the platform with the surgery, but people were gonna think it was crazy.
In the playoffs at NBA TV, we give more so you get more.
Need more time on the clock?
We need 3 more subscribers right now to hit 61,800 people in the building.
No days off.
Haliburton hits. Meeting's over. Leave it.
Welcome to the playoffs, y'all.
Yo, I need more than this.
Is this enough?
Look out. It's amazing.
Get more in the playoffs on NBA TV.
And a successful challenge here from New York, proximate to the play, a foul right there on Haliburton on Brunson's arm. Brunson will be shooting 2 free throws coming out for the Knicks. Great challenge by New York. They were only 1 for 3.
Sometimes you gotta adjust the P's, you know what I'm saying?
They win their second one, and it's a big one, and they retain 1 more challenge for the game.
Yeah, but Mama, you know we need that in the last couple days.
Playoff schedule tomorrow, ESPN. Western Conference Finals, Minnesota and Oklahoma City, Game 5 with an 8:30 tip from Oklahoma, with the Thunder leading 3-1. Then Thursday on TNT, we shift back to the Garden in New York. It's Eastern Conference Finals, Game 5 with Indiana and New York, 8 o'clock Eastern. With more on these games, go to NBA.com or the NBA app, and Brunson will be at the line.
I'm gonna update the board, hold up.
18 points, a 13-point first quarter.
Also, Coach, too, these long reviews, extra timeouts for the New York Knicks and extra rests for Cat. Cat was looking a little tired here in this third quarter, but now you get a extra rest here because of that review.
Anunoby is out. Miles McBride is checked back in the game. First time in the second half for Deuce. It's Haliburton.
There we go.
Bird for 3. Rebound Bridges. Jalen Brunson. Into the paint. Back position. And lets it drop.
He's had great success tonight against everybody not named Neesmith. He's had some success against Neesmith too, but he has to work a lot harder against Neesmith than he does against these other guys.
Two-tone in the building.
Speaking of Neesmith, with him out, Indiana
from the trenches, how you feeling?
13. With him, they are plus 20. Brunson inside on the fly. Whistle on the floor. With 4.5 to go here in the third.
Reggie Miller looking like a prophet tonight.
You guys good in the chat?
Saying that he felt in his gut that they would have a battle.
Put a Y in the chat right now. If you guys hear the sound okay, put a Y in the chat. Let us know if you can hear the sound okay.
Both of them 7 of 15 from the field. Haliburton with 23. Brunson has a chance here to match him with these 2 free throws.
Demar picked up his third foul. Brunson at the free throw line. Free throw shooting again. We mentioned this back in the first half, but down this.
Broke Mike in the building.
Half of the last game, New York was terrific from the line.
They certainly were, and they are tonight. And this has been a little bit of a problem for Indiana in the playoffs. They've given up the most opponents' free throw attempts of anybody in the playoffs. Wasn't a major problem for them during the year. They only gave up 22 free throw attempts a game, 28.5 here in these playoffs.
Nimhard out, Neesmith in, Toppin, Haliburton, Turner, McConnell is in for the first time in the second.
From the trenches, don't even worry about that.
To town, shot clock at 4.
We're rocking and rolling.
There by Miles Turner, up and under.
12 points for him.
Giving Cat everything on that play.
Brunson fighting, digging, driving, fouled.
You got to join our show in the morning. We're live every day at 10 a.m. This was a last-minute game here. Usually we have thousands of people in the chat. This was a last-minute game to jump on and have fun with you guys just to catch up for the game.
May have gotten away.
Have it for a few days after surgery. So I'm back in the building now.
Right now.
Just make sure you join our show every day at 10 a.m. in the morning.
Free throw line.
And yes, we'll be live right here for Game 5.
Left arm.
For the Knicks and the Pacers with all the people coming into the chat.
3 on him, and these are Brunson's 38th and 39th free throw attempts.
This game's, a lot of people are going to be coming here in a minute.
Still
it's going to get a lot closer than people think.
Go in Game 4.
And
Tupac Shakur in the building.
Down a game high, 24 points for New York.
Jeff Lee, you need a Dallas Cowboy hat.
I just
tempo and pace, coach.
It is, and you've got to get your hands back. I think for a team like you said, Reggie, who wants pace, not fouling is a big thing. They've got to be more disciplined and just make.
McCoy, you know it.
McConnell. Haliburton with 23. Bridges defending. Can't shake him, so he takes the shot. It was great defense by Bridges. Towns the rebound. Brunson with the ball. He has scored the last 9 for the Knicks. McBride, Bridges, and Haliburton will defend. Mikal Bridges chiseling his way into the paint. Oh, that foul. He sure did. Turnover.
Well, the fact.
We need one more subscriber right now. It is 61,800.
Here. Yes.
61,800. One more subscriber.
The start of this third, but the Knicks continuing to knock on the door. This bodes well for them.
Lot of screens, open lane, and Haliburton catches in.
Wow, that was way too easy to get to the rim.
What aggression. Timeout, Indiana. With
new subscriber.
Yeah, this is a great.
There we go. Now we're up.
By Haliburton here. He sees Brunson going. He just follows him. Takes it away. That's 9 steals for Indiana. And their timeout +7.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the NBA Finals.
Showtime.
That's why, darling, it's it.
Thinks that I'm unforgettable too.
New Haagen-Dazs Belgian waffle cones. Save the best for last. That's Dazs.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. We don't just give an extra.
Everybody drop your states in the chat one more time because people coming in the building want to know where everybody's from.
Community.
There's a lot of new people coming to the chat. They want to know where everybody's from.
This is your.
Drop your state in the chat and let them know where you're from, people. Or where you're based at right now.
Fine by all.
I'm from Jersey, New York area, but I'm based in Miami down here.
Haliburton comes from behind on the double team, takes the ball away, and gets the timeout call.
Raekwon in the building.
Now, can they capitalize on that turnover?
That's already 13 turnovers from New York. New York coming into tonight had averaged 4 more turnovers than Indiana.
McConnell. 2.
That's a long 2. A total dare shot.
93-84.
He's at the professional level, right?
Yeah,
Are the Knicks going to battle back, or is this lead going to continue?
These are NBA players. Yes, the percentages might be low, but that's because most of the time you're guarding guys.
It's McBride, and McConnell comes up on him, and the shot clock is down to 4. Towns blowing by Turner, takes it in, held up, no, foul.
I think they're going to take a look to see if the 24-second shot clock expired. It was so loud in here, they're going to take a look at this. There's that dare shot there by McConnell.
That's ridiculous, just to stand. That's a warm-up shot. I saw him out here doing his shooting with Jenny Busek, and those were the shots he was shooting.
McConnell, an undrafted player out of Arizona who began his career at Duquesne.
Let's see if Towns got this off. Here's the dribble penetration. Look at the clock at the top. Oh, that is so close. Did the foul happen first, though?
Yes, I think the foul's going to stand. He didn't get the shot off, but he got fouled. It looked like with about 8/10 on the clock. We're going to see.
Boom in the building.
Right there is the foul.
Look at Ready B, you already know.
Shoulder of Cat.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this is going to stand. 2 free throws for Cat.
Yep, 2 free throws.
Matthew in the house.
The foul occurs prior to the expiration of the 24-second clock. Towns will shoot 2 free throws.
You know why I know the
Are
referee?
the Knicks going to come back, or the Pacers got this one?
Because they agree with us. That's how I judge it.
Chrome, how you feeling?
It's not, are we getting it right over
We
here?
need one more like right now. I need 100 likes on the stream. On a slow night, we came in late. We didn't let many people know about it.
Theme of the playoffs for both the Pacers and the Knicks have been comebacks. Road team has won each game. Right now, you see it. With the Pacers on top by 9, they've led by 12. Towns at the line for 2.
Coach Brunson already in this game, 10 free throw attempts. Karl Anthony Towns at the line now for number 8 and 9. So your 2 main guys continuing to be aggressive and get to that line.
Yeah, and again, I don't like this. No, they're up 9 extremely well, but this brings the pace down to what New York wants.
Yes, and again, gives them rest.
Now, I think, honestly, watching this game, it's like I keep going back and forth with the Pacers and the Knicks. Because I'm from Jersey, New York, I got to go with the Knicks. I got to go with them to win. I'm not sure who's going to take this one.
We want that rest for the Knicks.
Karl Anthony Towns, 1 of 2 from the line. McConnell, Toppin, Turner, Haliburton. Turner. Neesmith free for 3. With a rebound by Hart.
Great block out there by Hart on the taller Obi Toppin.
Surprised Hart didn't push it harder than that.
Towns into Turner.
Man, that is
We got Vaughn in the building.
pro move right there from your center.
Absolutely.
When he was in the pool.
Seen it throughout this series. Miles Turner.
Mega King in the building.
Brunson with a great defensive play.
Watch the 3 here.
Always trying to go left.
Finding McBride. Intercepted by Toppin.
Knicks turnovers, major problem. 14 of them now.
And they trail in the series in that category. Turner triple. Whistle inside on the rebound.
It's going to be a foul on Mikal Bridges, pushing Toppin out.
2 on Bridges.
How you feeling, Mega King?
About that.
What are you sipping on out there?
Robinson and with Turner. It's this effort to go to the glass by Toppin. So nothing is going to show up on the stat sheet for Obi Toppin on this. He's not going to get an offensive rebound. But he draws a foul and he gets him an extra opportunity. It's that relentless effort on the glass.
Mathurin is in, got the feed, takes it to the rack. Foul, count it, to the line. He just stepped off the bench and got in.
How about a bounce back game? There's a foul on the backside there by Brunson.
Number 1.
And Mathurin, think about this, in only 6 minutes, 10 points off the bench here for the Pacers.
And Stan, the numbers on Mathurin were so disappointing the first 3 games. Boy, tonight he has been a factor for Indiana.
Make sure you join that morning show, baby. Tomorrow morning is going to be lit for the Diddy case tomorrow morning. Thousands of people in the chat.
Picking up Brunson full court.
Yeah, but if you're Brunson, you can pick up a foul here. It's a bump on Mathurin.
I'll tell you what, Reggie, tonight you are a prophet. I'm going to go buy a lottery ticket, pick my numbers for me.
He can just bait him. Fresh off the bench. And he is so good at reacting.
See, that's because you're a moderator.
But here, the Pacers have put themselves in this position by fouling way too much here.
It comes and goes. It'll show us over here.
Been a free throw march from the Knicks here.
Brunson, the only player with double-digit attempts tonight, 9 of 10.
Everybody changing their team right now. Knicks or Pacers dropping in the chat. Head into the fourth quarter. Who the hell do you guys got? Knicks or Pacers dropping in the chat right now.
At the line as Robinson checks in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Tony Bradley will come in for Indiana. For Haliburton. I'll take that back.
Crowd chanting flopper at
And I don't think so. All his fouls have been earned.
I agree. And it does.
Let's go.
Jalen Brunson.
Ready B, this is East Coast time.
In the game and with the ball with 25 points.
You notice New York changed the matchup. Instead of Bridges on Haliburton, they went with McBride on Haliburton and now switching everything.
Shot clock at 3.
If the Pacers win this game, is it safe to say they're going to take the series?
It's deep.
But if the Knicks get this game, is it safe that they're going to have the comeback for the series?
And Haliburton took advantage. You've got to stay up into the ball.
Tyrese Haliburton tonight is at 5 3-point shots.
Watch the mechanics here.
Brunson. Rugged player takes it in the hard way. Gets 2 right there. 29 for the game. Had 13 in the first quarter. Has had a great third. And it's Haliburton on the wing, and Bridges will tail him. Haliburton, triple.
Yeah, they got 100 points in the third quarter.
And they got tangled up.
This is going to be a high-scoring game. Whoever picked the over in this one.
Bit of a conversation.
Brunson and Mathurin having words. Down low.
Brunson picked up his second personal foul.
You think they're going to overtime?
Good call. Brunson just wrapped him up. Pulled him down. Good call.
Really impressed by the focus of Benedict Mathurin. Had not played well in the first 3 ball games. Comes in immediately. Look, only 7 minutes and has put an imprint in this ball game for the Pacers.
On the bench tonight, 22-13 advantage for Indiana.
Now Brunson still having words with Mathurin.
Hard to beat the Pacers in a high-scoring game like this.
Now remember, it was Mathurin and DeAndre Hunter.
Everybody put King in the chat and say what's up to Mega King.
Where Mathurin got ejected. So
the Mason Mob, baby.
Going to have to keep his emotions here.
Benedict Mathurin, who grew up in Montreal, played hockey as a kid, shifted to basketball, and here he is after a short time at Arizona, where it was the Pac-12.
Glenn in the chat, what's going on?
10 seconds of the third. Shepard is on Brunson. Quick blitz. It's McBride. Great fake. Here's the 3. Rebound fought forward. Grabbed by Towns with a whistle.
Oh, that's going to be a foul on Hart. They're going to be shooting at the other end with 1.1 seconds with a chance to go up 12.
Hart picks up number 2.
Well, he clearly put 2 hands in his lower back and pushed him.
Bradley will be at the line.
I don't know about that, Coach.
Not a lot of contact.
Not a lot of contact. I mean,
it was enough to take Bradley under, though, to where he didn't have a chance to rebound the ball.
You got a 7-footer being a little bit of contact in the back from a 6'4" guy. You got to let that go.
As a guy who coached a lot of big guys, Reggie, that line of thinking.
How many girls we got in the chat right now?
Guys used to be able to do what.
A guy in the chat right now. If you're a man in the chat, put an M in the chat.
Andre Drummond.
If you're a woman in the chat, put a W in the chat right now.
Foul.
All the men put an M. All the women put a W in the chat.
New York to inbound.
Smart here if you're Indiana. You don't want to pick up a silly foul here yourself.
And New York, too, don't have a silly turnover that gives them another shot.
Hart, McBride, and the third quarter's in the books. Indiana has closed every quarter with a run. 9-4 in the third, 6-0 in the second. Indiana closed the first 12-5. Their lead is 11. After 3 to the fourth we go. The 2024
fourth quarter
are presented by Google.
Put a 4 in the chat right now, people. For the fourth quarter, baby.
Mastermind.
8 games last night and didn't miss any of the action. How is that possible?
You're dropping stats we've never seen before. How?
Copilot powered AI features and the NBA app. Real-time insights, AI-generated highlights.
Don't miss our show in the morning. We're live every damn day at 10 a.m. Do not miss our show. You'll see the screen pop up, and you can get ready to cover the Diddy case and everything like this. But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat, and these comments this is a make-or-break season. He's got an impact.
Face to you. Introducing the 3-row, all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 9 with class-leading interior space.
Morning, sports fans. When that clock shows...
Is Diddy going to jail for life?
Cease operation.
Is Diddy done for good, or is Diddy going to beat the case?
Because I'm fired up, ready to go. Chef! We got this.
Showtime! Chef!
There's one true thing about restaurants. You are never alone.
Just stand right here, put your hands down, and walk like a G.
FX is The Bear. All episodes streaming June 25th on Hulu and for bundle subscribers on Disney+.
Caitlin Clark from the logo.
You know, life would be easier if I could do everything from the logo.
Allow me to assist.
Pickles.
You never know. Diddy's out there trying to fight that thing. He's got multiple attorneys. The whole thing with Cassie's a big deal right now. Cassie, right? Are they going to get more to add to this case is the question.
H-O-L?
Bottom row?
Crow said the dinner is cooked. Is that right?
He loves that baby.
And wait till you see the other two surprises. A joyful bundle of 3.
3?
I was thinking of gifting one to each of you. I got AT&T's bundle of 3, iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence for me, and iPad and Apple Watch for you.
New and existing customers get their iPhone 16 Pro on us with eligible trade-in. Plus iPad and Apple Watch SE for 99 cents per month, $1,700.
Conference Finals on TNT presented by AT&T. And Tyrese Haliburton responsible for 60 of the 102 points for the Pacers. 2 rebounds away from a triple-double, his second in the playoffs. Allie LaForce had a chance to speak with Pacers head coach Rick Carlisle about what it will take in the fourth.
Well, Coach, for the second game in the row, the Knicks have done a good job of slowing the game down in the second half. How do you make sure the fourth quarter is at your pace?
Well, we just got to keep as much intensity, force, keep our crowd into it.
I'm ready for Diddy to take the stand. I got to see that.
Possible. Our game, very intense. Both teams going hard. It's great competition.
Thank you, Coach.
And here we go, starting the fourth quarter. Landry Shamet is in, McBride and Towns and Harden cutting Anunoby, setting up a 16-footer. And a good way for the Knicks to start the fourth.
Now remember.
All right, here we go right now. Fourth quarter in the chat right now.
That got the
Knicks or Pacers is down to the wire right now.
Side McConnell.
People in the chat. Knicks or Pacers, drop it in the chat right now.
In there with the way they've been playing tonight, but he hits on the twister. And it's McBride controlling.
This game was totally different.
Jesse in the building.
70 at the end of the third. Here, already 102 points after 3 for Indiana. New York's going to have to find some defense if they're going to have a chance to win this one.
Anunoby.
And the Mason Mob with the cash money symbol next to his name.
Bobbled it with a lot of...
Join the Mason Mob. People get verified on the platform.
It's Indiana's ball. Brunson is on the bench after that 13-point third quarter. It's Turner and Siakam with Anunoby defending. It's tipped inside by Mathurin. With the whistle and foul, as Shepard was going for the ball.
I'll tell you, Mathurin is having a huge impact on this game right now.
First to the ball, keeps it alive. And
a lot of Knicks fans in the chat. I see some Pacers fans out there.
McConnell, good feed.
Miscommunication there by the Knicks, leading to another layup. Indiana's scoring easily anyway. You cannot afford to give those up.
Pacers have their biggest lead tonight. Shamet, 3, bullseye.
You can do that. He made a big one in game 3 and drew that big offensive foul on Obi Toppin as they started to make that run.
It's Siakam sidestepping and scooping it home. He's got 21 for Indiana. It's McBride.
The Knicks just can't get a stop right here.
Shamet and Shepard. With the dive, Shepard the rebound. McConnell on the move. Mathurin, corner, Siakam, 3.
Where are my contacts? Maybe you should keep your eyes on the road, Jim.
There we go.
Be able to see
15-point game.
Very seriously.
In the fourth.
That's what Progressive Snapshot is for. Personalized discounts so that safe drivers don't have to pay for bad drivers' mistakes. Are you saying I'm a bad driver? I'm a great driver. Janice! This isn't Mom's house. I have a date. We're celebrating your birthday. Oh, I love that for you.
You're him. How do I start doing what you do?
Looks like you already have.
Rated R. Challenges are our greatest opportunities. When we take them on, we make our most extraordinary dreams real. Introducing the most capable Honda we've ever dreamt of. The all-new Passport Trail Sport. Built from limitless determination.
Take a chance, gotta bet y'all won't. I got a plan and it involve money. It's super hot.
I don't know how you guys are feeling, but they got to narrow the lead down. I think when they get to about 5 minutes, the lead has to be about 8. When they get to about 5 minutes left in the game, the lead has to be about 8. I think if the Pacers are up 10-12 when they get to the 5-minute mark, I think it's going to get tough. If they can narrow that lead down to half right now, if they get to about 8 at the 5-minute mark, I think the Knicks got a good chance. But if they stay in the double digits, 14, 15 with 5 minutes to go, that's going to be a problem.
Doritos.
Yeah!
With FanDuel Sportsbook, you get more ways to live bet the NBA playoffs.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
From quick buckets to buzzer beaters, make smarter plays with player performance pages.
Hey, check. Another deep ball from downtown.
Or run the floor in real time with the live same-game.
You're watching live right now. Remember, guys, watch our show. We jumped on here tonight just to have fun with you guys last minute, and we didn't schedule it so people didn't know. There's always thousands of people in here. Watch our morning show, people, every day at 10 a.m. Don't miss our show. But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there behind his seat. And leave a comment below. This is a make-or-break season for him. He's got to make an impact. We're back in the building. Let's get ready to go for this.
Benedict Mathurin making his presence felt. 15 points, 2 assists. Doing it all. Cutting for a layup. And then this. Putting pressure on the rim, drawing help. getting the ball to Siakam. Indiana wearing New York out in transition. 22-2 on fast break point.
And in the series, Reggie, 65-16 fast break points, Pacers.
Something that's always been a barometer for the Pacers.
Turner the foul on Towns.
When the Pacers score 120-plus points, they've been 31-2 over the season and these playoffs. Right now, they're sitting at 111 with 9:42 to go.
Brunson is still on the bench. Towns will take it inside. Turner was right there defensively. Hart will collect it. Shot clock at 3.
Brunson's on the bench.
That's big.
He's made a couple of those in this series.
That is huge three right there.
18 for OG Anunoby.
There we go. It's getting closer now.
See if this can get the Knicks going here.
12-point lead.
Shot clock again is deep, and he traveled.
And it was right around this time when the Knicks started to make that run in the fourth. Here's the block shot.
There goes the Knicks.
But OG, shot clock running down, runs back to the 3. I mean, degree of difficulty, 10 out of 10.
That's great job by Siakam defensively.
Anunoby's first three-point hit tonight. Shaman to Hart. Mathurin there, a whistle down low.
Offensive foul on Towns. Hooked him.
Towns will pick up the foul, number 3 on Karl Anthony Towns.
And turnover number 15.
DeLon Wright is checked in for New York. McConnell looking for a cutter. Nice deflection by the Knicks defense. Right the other way.
And Indiana's got to take care of the ball here now. It's 2 turnovers in a row.
Down to the wire. Knicks got the ball. Down by 12. I told you, they get to 7-8 with 5 minutes during the game.
Turner can't hit. Anunoby collects. Towns inside. Away Shepard. Mathurin. Knocked away. Another knock away by the Knicks. Out of bounds.
I think they're going to call a foul.
They did on DeLon Wright, I believe.
Wright was the one reaching.
I don't know about that.
Deflecting and fouling.
But Indiana gets very sloppy with the ball here.
Anunoby actually picked up the foul.
Very close to your 3rd straight turnover. Yeah, the foul's on Anunoby. I'm not even sure it's a foul.
That's a 50-50 ball.
Yeah, that's a loose ball.
Hart was tethered to Mathurin. On the floor they go. And that's a foul. And it's on Hart.
How is there a foul?
That's Josh Hart's.
Coach, I'm sorry. These last 2 calls by the Knicks, I'm not sure of.
That's not a foul.
Is anybody changing their pick right now?
No contact here.
No, that's a bad call.
In the chat, let us know. Let me see the Knicks fans.
Play it out.
Where are the Knicks fans? Put Knicks in the chat right now.
And then when in...
You got the Pacers, put Pacers. Where the fans at? What team you got? Who's changing their team?
That's a poor call.
Haliburton is back in. Palmer will take a seat.
I like Rick Carlisle bringing Haliburton back in right now.
Now, look at it. That's 3 team fouls.
Towns, number 4. And Bridges is going to come off the Knicks bench.
Just grabbing his wrist.
Brunson.
I mean, Towns just grabbing his wrist.
Right, will lead.
Towns with that other foul right now is a problem.
The Knicks.
And you know what? If you're a player, I know Towns is saying, just let that go. But why are you getting that foul? It's not doing anything to the play.
Mathurin dives, hits, shoots, and a foul. As Indiana's in the bonus now for the final 7:52.
Well, what I'm seeing here is Benedict Mathurin just out of control, 2 times in a row and getting the benefit of some bailout calls. But I like his aggressiveness.
Now, the Pacers are in the same position the Knicks were in the third quarter. When they got into the bonus early, they were marched to the free throw line. Now, can the Pacers take advantage of 7:52 of bonus action?
Mathurin perfect from the line tonight, and from Indianapolis, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by Expedia, made to travel. Mathurin 6 of 6 from the line, 5 of 7 from the field, and 16 points. The numbers were dismal. The first 3 games stand tonight, as we've talked about. A terrific performance off the Rick Carlisle bench.
Yeah, outstanding. And Rick Carlisle is a guy he believes in. He keeps running him out there. He's having a bad series.
Getting closer to that 5-minute mark.
You could see more of Benedict Mathurin tonight.
Brunson banked in, rested. Intercepted by Haliburton. Siakam. Neesmith. It was off the bottom of the backboard and ricochets to the Knicks.
Well, it's a sloppy fourth quarter both ways.
Hart underneath. Bridges, corner. It's a 3. And the miss by Anunoby, picked up by Indiana. Haliburton on the move with a double-double tonight. Mathurin, corner triple.
If you're watching live right now, smack that damn like button right now.
Larks ball.
Don't miss our morning show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. It's going to be lit.
That quick shot, bad shot by Mathurin is like a turnover for the Knicks.
Good cut. Brunson finds Hart, who's hit by Siakam in a foul call.
Well, Indiana gambling a little bit there, thinking that they were going to rotate up through the steal. Hard on the back cut. A good find by Brunson.
Siakam, number 3. Hart at the line, and 2 of 2 with 7 points. 9 rebounds tonight off the bench for a second consecutive game for the Knicks. Coming up after tonight's game is Inside the NBA. Get a behind-the-scenes look at the 24-25 season of Inside with Going Inside, presented by American Express, premiering later tonight.
And gentlemen, one thing we do know in this series, no lead is safe here in the fourth, right?
For sure.
Not just in this series, throughout the NBA.
Down 13 right now, 6.5 to go in the game.
Nothing.
I told you, they get to about 7-8 points at the 5-minute mark, they can do it.
Haliburton will make a move. Neesmith will set a screen. Brunson is on.
Artie, I got you.
Neesmith is free. Rebound, another one by Hart.
We're live every single morning for all the updates. You just tune in right here.
For Josh.
Diddy Case, Trump, everything. Sports, entertainment, everything right here in the morning to give you the hottest news, the hottest takes, everything going on right here in the morning.
Pacers.
Wow, the Knicks are going to the line for the 32nd and 33rd times. And these are points that get scored with the clock stopped.
And they slow the pace.
And be able to set their defense.
Absolutely.
Josh Hart was number 2 in the league this season in minutes played, and had been a starter until Tom Thibodeau makes the switch for game 3, which paid off. Hart, and I think it was a mutual decision, this would be the best. Allie was talking. Allie, take us down that road on that story.
Well, Keva, we definitely have the inside scoop on that story, so we're going to get into details on it. But basically, it was all about respect, a mutual decision by both Josh Hart and the coaching staff. More when we return on that story.
As a director, confidence was always my strong suit.
Commercial break right now. We're going to get back. There's only 6 minutes to go, 6.5 in the game.
With Bimzelx, I can't wait to say
300 people in the building.
Only Bimzelx targets and blocks plus F to calm inflammation. Bimzelx can deliver transformative relief.
Most people got 100% clear skin, some after the first dose. I'm back to running the show again.
Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections and lowered ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to. Before starting, get checked for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems.
Give yourself a chance to say, I'm back.
Ask your dermatologist about Bimzelx.
It's a big match, and only the best will win.
Just blaze, Godzilla bankroll, stole some shit.
12-point game.
Got it all. Daddy's a very hard.
Take them away downtown.
They got a lot of commercial right now. We're just trying to get back to the damn game. They're trying to get all their commercial breaks out here and show all the shit they got to show. We just want to see the game. Come on now, NBA. Put the game back on.
We talk about this
They
photo.
got to make you watch all these damn commercials. We'll talk.
Can you take a look at this
They're trying to
giant?
run into the time clock that they got on schedule. We're trying to get to the game.
Gemini, I need help.
Okay.
Subscriber.
That spider.
Run that back, Gemini.
Attach the braces to the support beams.
Attach what to what? Go back a step.
No problem. Let's go back to step 3.
We're only on step 3.
12-point game. Listen, they got a minute and a half. I'm telling you, they can get down a couple points as a chance.
The 3
if
for me.
Not the pace is going to take this game.
Serves up the all-new Big QP for just $10.99. And that's 85% more beef than some quarter-pound burger. Yeah. Hey, fast food. This is how you value meal. This Chili's 3 for me is the...
We'll come back to the game right now.
Today was 4 months, and they never even found a body.
This business with the missing kids. Do I need to be concerned?
There's something bad. Gary.
Sure, every era has its icons, but the game has changed.
Put the game back on.
Has grown.
The vibe is electric.
They said we were next,
But we here now.
Get in that mode!
Nobody could ever make me stop.
They got the commercials because they got to try to get all this shit in to make sure that everything's getting done. We're like, put the game back on so we can all get ready to go. We got people betting on the game, watching the game, hanging out for the game. It's freaking weekday. Put the damn game back on. You know what I'm saying? They want to show 75,000 commercials. It's time to get it popping in the game.
Break, we were reminding you of the story, the Knicks' decision to not start Josh Hart. I was speaking with Josh Hart earlier today just to clarify multiple reports. There were reports that it was a contentious decision. There were also reports that Josh Hart went to coach and volunteered to come off the bench if it was best for the team. He said it was a little bit of both. At the end of last series, there was an ongoing conversation with multiple assistant coaches talking about what it would look like and what it would bring to the second unit if he came off on the bench. Josh told me he wanted to get the ball rolling, so he made sure to let Coach Thibodeau know that he was comfortable and that he supported his decision. He told me, I cannot preach sacrifice and then complain if I get sent to the second unit. So he's been incredible. He knows that he doesn't have to necessarily sacrifice minutes.
Allie, thank you for that. 13-point game. It's Hart and Brunson. And Anunoby, that position with the lean and a shove and a foul.
They're intentionally trying to post up OG versus Nembhard. He's trying to do like a little flare screen on the nail with...
Watch it live right now. Double tap your damn screen. Hit that like button right now. We're trying to get it to 150 likes right now, baby.
Nembhard picks up number 4. Anunoby is at the line. And moments ago, Allie, we just saw the father of Tyrese Haliburton.
Yes, and that has become another ongoing story. Back on April 29th, he got in a pretty public altercation with Giannis Antetokounmpo. It took the public by storm, the media by storm. Nobody really knew how to handle it. It really was an unprecedented moment in this league. He has not attended a game since until tonight. He's in a suite, and I was told he will not be traveling on the road just yet.
Allie, we thank you for the updates. Anunoby has it, and Reggie, you looked at me a couple minutes ago, said if the Knicks are going to come back, it's got to start right now. And Anunoby,
10-point game.
It's in the corner. It's out of bounds.
It's closer.
It is New York's ball. Now is the time.
And we saw this in game 3 when they made the run around this time. But those were 2 huge missed free throws by OG. It didn't hurt them because the Pacers didn't score. But not only do they got to put points on the board, but they're going to have to find ways to stop this potent offense.
Which they have not been able to do for most of this series. They were able to do it second half of game 3.
That is a big 3 for Bridges.
No lead is safe because of the great equalizer being that 3-point ball.
It's a 10-point game. Haliburton will take it in. Towns will meet him and over Brunson. Rebound, Towns gobbles it up.
Let's not forget Brunson.
Got 2 at the foul line. Remember I told you at the 5-point mark?
Held and thrown down.
It's an 8-point game. That's what I said, 7, 8 points.
No read.
At the 5-minute mark, it is 8 points exactly right now at the 5-minute mark.
Foul.
That's what you call making sure he doesn't get the ball to the rim.
Absolutely right. There was no wind up. There was
That's a
no follow through. Yeah.
In the chat right now, who do you guys got?
Now you got
everybody watching live right now. Knicks or Pacers? Let me see it in the chat right now. If you're a Knicks fan in the chat, put Knicks right now. If you got the Pacers, put the Pacers. I'm looking at the chat right now.
You all know the new home for Roland Garros. The French Open coverage of the second tennis major of the year continues from Paris all week long on TNT and streaming on Max.
It's this Indiana offense starting to sputter a little bit here down the stretch.
Well, we talked about it. One of the things is it's hard to stay in a rhythm.
It's only a 6-point game now.
At the free throw line, and then everything's half court.
It's an 8-point game. Haliburton down low. Bridges is on him. Nimhard up top. Shot clock down to 7.
Another bad possession. Shot clock running down.
Over Towns, Nimhard. Rebound. Turner was flying in off his hands, off Indiana. New York's ball, 4:47 in regulation.
The best thing Indiana can do for their offense right now is to stop fouling on defense.
And if you're New York, continue.
A bit of a delay here.
Especially Brunson, downhill.
Brunson with 29, Haliburton with 30. Brunson's got the ball, shot clock down to 6. By Turner, up and off and down, rebound Towns and in! It's a 10-2 run for the Knicks.
2-possession game here.
Haliburton, Nimhard. It's a 3, Siakam, good!
If you guys can hear the sound okay, put a Y in the chat right now.
Yeah.
If you can hear the sound okay, put a Y in the chat right now, people.
Bridges around the screen. On top, Brunson. Neesmith will defend. Back to Bridges, another 3. Another hit! He sticks one. 6-point game.
6-point game. 3 minutes to go.
Haliburton weaving, driving, scoring!
Haliburton's been ultra aggressive.
Towns can't play freaking defense
to try to score the ball
because he can't get any more fouls.
A lot of room up top. I think he's got to get into his body more so he has a chance to get over screens.
Bridges hard, inside hard, knocked away at the rim, got his own miss, and puts it back up and through.
If you're watching live right now, drop your favorite emojis in the chat right now.
I mean, look at the difference on how Bridges plays Haliburton. And he's 6 feet off of him, so Haliburton can be, or Bridges can be screened easily.
Timeout taken. Indiana will take it. 3:06 in the fourth. 6-point game with Indiana on top.
Every single person in the locker room is willing to sacrifice for one goal, and that's to chase history.
Haliburton, 2 on the clock. Got it!
Let's go, boys! You guys are 8 wins away from an NBA championship. I've been dreaming all my life for these moments, man. There's a lot of game left. They're not going to stop.
Chase history, chase the greats, chase everything you dream about as a kid.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
Yeah! Woo! What'd she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
We actually sold the Twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
If you need a tan, I'm your man.
This game's getting down to the wire. Live audio coming through the speakers for you.
Options for you.
Works for us.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
We're back to the game right now.
6 to go. The Knicks have come back from a deficit of 15 and now trail by 6.
I think the Knicks obviously have to get some stops. It's going to start with their pick and roll defense.
Everybody put NBA in the chat right now.
Starts with
if you're watching live, I can see your message. Put NBA in the chat right now.
Gives Haliburton that space. He's too easy to screen.
Knicks have a challenge. 2 timeouts apiece. And it's Nembhard. Turner a screen, switch on defense, Bridges on Nembhard. Shot clock down to 4. He'll set up on a 2-point shot. Inside tip in try now. Turner's got the rebound.
Turner has the rebound, but why was it the ball alive? Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass here. Here's the rush shot by Nembhard. Shot clock running down. Look at Siakam. Just keeps the ball alive, kind of taps it to Turner.
Bridges picks up his 3rd. Turner.
400 people in the building.
1 of 1.
Everybody put 400 in the chat, baby. Smack that damn like button if you're watching live. Let's go. Double tap your screen.
Reggie said a couple quarters ago as he began the broadcast, all the pressure is on Indiana tonight.
Christina, how you feeling?
Every time you take a trip to the free throw line in this building. How valuable will free throws?
Shout out to Candy and Pitbull, Mama moderating the show.
He's wrong.
Listen, there have already been 61 free throws shot in here tonight.
Brunson and Towns. Off to Bridges. Cross-courting.
Brooklyn Black in the building.
In, up, off.
Goldberg in the house.
Foul called on Anunoby.
Here's the question. If you're Tom Thibodeau on the Knicks, will you take a look at this here? Was he outside the restricted circle? Absolutely.
Sure.
Oh, and he wasn't moving at all.
No,
that's a good call.
You're not going to challenge that. And a great defensive play by Nesmith.
Anunoby's got 4. Haliburton with 32 and 14 assists.
And 0 turnovers.
And no, which is just stunning.
Beverly Johnson in the building.
Sets up, cross court, on top. Nesmith into Anunoby. The collision into Towns. And Towns hurt that knee again.
Towns is hurt. Towns is hurt.
Earlier.
Towns is hurt.
Down on that one.
Oh.
Towns might have tore a freaking ACL on that one.
Something that is kind of.
The Knicks are going to challenge him.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's too much contact around there to challenge that.
They're challenging.
Towns looks like his knee got twisted up.
Saying that Towns got pushed into that play. I see them talking.
It was a Knicks defender.
You better hope Towns. If Towns is done, it's over.
It is a challenge.
Coach's challenge. We're challenging a defensive foul call on the floor.
Oh my God. Towns is on the ground.
Pedro's parents got more than they bargained for. A good deal and a new best friend for their son.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life?
Micah in the building.
It's really happening.
On June?
Towns literally is holding that kneecap.
Oh, please,
I don't know what happened there, but they're saying something's really bad with that knee. We're going to see what happened in just 1 second.
We are not.
This is awesome.
Alone.
You guys are watching live right now. I'll give you guys a chance to make some money. We got 122 likes on the chat right now. If we can get to 200 likes,
Fix our Zelio.
over 450 people in the chat.
Excuse me.
If we get 80 more likes right now to hit 200 likes, I'll give a lucky person $100 in the chat right now. You got 1 minute to do it. People, just double tap your damn screen on your phone right now at the like button.
It's cool.
On your computer, the thumbs up button right now. Get to 200 likes right now. You got 50 seconds. All you got to do is hit the like button. I'll give you guys a chance right now. A lucky person make $100 in the chat right now.
Turner pushed Towns in.
Must be a subscriber of the show.
So that the foul should be on Turner. If that's the call, it'll be a turnover in New York ball.
Towns is done.
But more
After
importantly,
review, Turner pushes Towns into Nesmith.
Therefore, the on-court ruling has been overturned. It is now an offensive foul on Turner. This challenge is successful. However, this is a second challenge. They lose a timeout regardless. And New York used their challenge wisely.
But more a question, how is Karl Anthony Towns after this big collision? Ooh, right in that left knee, and he was already holding it earlier in the game.
And
we saw in game 3 too as well.
He's going to limp back out here, though. He's limping, but he's coming back out. I don't like this part of the rule on the challenge. On your second challenge down there, you lose your timeout regardless of your right or wrong. I don't get that. I don't see how that makes any sense whatsoever.
And now the
Knicks simply to discourage people from challenging the officials' calls. The Knicks only have one timeout now with 2:11. My brother says it all the time. Every organization needs a vice president of common sense. And that doesn't make any sense, that rule.
It's Brunson. Neesmith. In the corner, long shot, it's a 2. Bridges can't hit, out of bounds it goes. And New York.
Well, very much like in game 3, Josh Hart keeping possessions alive here for the Knicks. Nice job on the offensive glass by Hart.
Yeah, that's just great.
Ryan in the building.
Quickly to Bridges.
Again on the house.
No. Tipped up Anunoby. Inside grabbed by Haliburton.
Now a triple-double for Haliburton.
The other way they fly.
Towns can barely move out here, guys.
And Anunoby is hurt.
Bodies are just flying all around here. 32 points, 14 assists, and 10 rebounds for Haliburton. His second playoff triple-double.
Another out of bounds, 144 in regulation. In a 7-point Indiana Pacers.
If you're a subscriber of the show, put a Y in the chat right now.
Haliburton, Bridges in front, underneath, Hart.
And get ready for tomorrow morning live on our show. If you guys are watching live right now, tomorrow morning we're live. Remember, every day, 10 a.m., we're spinning that wheel, giving out some money in tomorrow's show. Do not miss it. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, we got the Diddy case right here.
Hart gets back cut right here. Wow. That could have gone either way on that call. I agree with their call, but Hart got hit in the face there on the cut, but Hart's body position was very poor on that baseline out of bounds play.
Coach
Torrey Wilson in the house.
Down the stretch here. They've been running a lot of...
Tyler Hero in the building.
As opposed to Brunson.
I mean, I think you got to go Brunson and Cat. And I'm a little
Miles in the building.
Shamit instead of Deuce McBride.
Siakam at the line, 2 of 2. That'll creep in. And a triple-double for Tyrese.
Who do you guys got winning now?
With tonight, his performance, coach, of 32.
Who do you guys got winning right now?
I mean, just incredible, and 0 turnovers.
In the chat, Knicks or Pacers? Let me see it in the chat right now. Who you got?
He's going to shatter that record. Multiple, first Pacer ever to have multiple playoff triple-doubles. Sitting at, what, 24?
Real in the building. Two-tone Javon. Dig.
It's a 9-point game. Bridges deflected out of bounds for reach of Haliburton. Shot clock at 14. Minute and a half to go in regulation.
We've seen more baseline out of bounds plays in this series than I think I saw the entire regular season.
Brunson will look. It's Bridges. It's a 3. Rebound Haliburton.
He had the same shot twice in a row. Couldn't get either one of them to go down.
Now you got to run some time.
Dante in the building.
Siakam and Shamit taking the place of Hart is in. Siakam twisting, fading, shooting, no. Rebound Neesmith, but taken by the Knicks. Towns, Anunoby, the collision, and a foul on Turner.
And that's going to be it for Turner. Number 6, sending OG to the free throw line. Neesmith, he just could not secure this rebound. Came loose, and how about the look up there by Cat, finding OG.
It's still not over yet.
And Turner will leave with 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 blocks. Toppin is in.
7-point game, 1 minute to go.
And Anunoby at the line. Knicks tonight, 31 of 37.
And this has been OG's best game in this series. 21 points, 4 rebounds.
Had 3 straight games of 16 points in each.
Remember, what time does the show start tomorrow morning?
Steals.
What time does our show start every damn day, Monday through Friday? Drop it in the chat right now. What time does our show start?
Court pressure by New York.
Lucky one of you will spin the wheel tomorrow morning live on the show.
Neesmith, a minute to go. Haliburton, double. Shot clock down to 8. Nimhard. Brunson will defend. The collision, the spin, going up, out of bounds. Shot clock at 2.7.
Everyone in yellow should be recognizing that 2.7, Kevin. You have special plays, coach, as you know. When the clock is short, here we go.
Goes on top. It's Toppin for 3. Good!
That'll do it.
Ten-point game with Brunson twirling in the paint. Rebound Haliburton.
Seconds ago,
Brunson fouled.
Pacers up by 11.
And who else to find Obi Toppin than Tyrese Haliburton with his 15th assist.
That is the 9th time in his career he's had over 20 points, 15 assists, and no turnovers. No one in NBA history has done it more than 3 times other than him.
What I've been more impressed about, the field goal attempts, 23. He's got to be aggressive.
You said that early on.
I agree with that on the aggressiveness, but I also think the most joins Oscar Robertson and Nikola Jokic with 30.
Tomorrow morning, live at 10 a.m., we're covering the Diddy case right here in the morning. The updates to the Diddy case right here in the morning tomorrow.
Haliburton's first game back after that 9-game ban.
If you're watching live right now, remember to hit that like button and subscribe. Become part of what we do. Join the community, join the movement. We got a lot of big-time sponsors coming to the show. New studio has been getting built out for months. A lot going on. Live guests calling in. You guys can call into the show every day. I'll give you the updates in the morning.
23 shots.
Call into the show, live video or audio into the show every day.
Yes. 0. It's not like you're playing it safe and not trying to make plays.
I got the poll right there in the chat. 59% of people, 58%, sorry.
Brunson.
The Knicks we're going to take today. Over 600 votes. Tyler, we appreciate you joining our show.
It's Matthew.
If you subscribe today, let us know. Let us know so we know you just subscribed.
Haliburton's 12 rebounds, by the way, tonight, a new career high in any game in his 362nd career game. Mathurin at the line, a perfect 7.
We'll show you our intro so you know what it looks like in just a moment.
Well, the thing I like when Haliburton rebounds, we talked about it earlier, is that he can bust out on the dribble and lead the break.
Think about this for the Pacers. Haliburton, 12 rebounds. The next closest is Pascal Siakam with...
Tori, I greatly appreciate you.
Mathurin huge tonight off the bench, 18 points. Towns has it. It's Bridges the other way. He'll launch a 3, get it to drop. 7-point lead, 7.3 to go. McConnell. Mathurin held, Bridges the foul, 6.4.
Make sure you guys are going to be there tomorrow morning.
Fire.
Put a Y in the chat right now if you're going to be there tomorrow morning for the show. Put a Y in the chat right now if you're going to be there tomorrow morning for the show at 10 a.m.
I don't like how Cat is holding that left knee.
I don't either.
Take a look at that. He's still buckled over. Look at his left hand.
He did that beginning the game, Reggie. Mathurin.
Mathurin can get this to go. 20 points off the bench.
Haliburton, he is the first in NBA playoff history with 30, 10, 15, and that 0, no turnovers.
I mean, that's an incredible performance.
And the game is over. I want to show you guys a clip right now. Remember, tomorrow morning on our show, if you haven't seen it, I'm going to end the show today with an intro of the show, and then I will sign off. Remember, people in the building, we are live tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. This is a good time to hang out with you guys. Bullshit. We have people on the show all the time. Thousands of people come in for the games. Today was a little bit slower, but all of our games are big. And remember, every freaking day, we're live at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for our regular show. Don't miss it. You're going to see it right now, and then you'll see the exit screen. I greatly appreciate all you beautiful people. Watch the intro to the show. Remember to like and subscribe. We'll get ready to sign off. We got a few more seconds left. If you're watching, like and subscribe right now. I can see your names pop up. I greatly appreciate you. You guys can watch the intro here of the show, and then we'll be signing off. All love to you beautiful people in the chat. Everyone that's been communicating here, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. Robo, I see you every day. Diggs, Jeff Lee, people in the chat right now. Pipple Mama, Candy, thank you. Hello, my gorgeous. We love it. Appreciate you. Brent, Micah, people in the chat right now. How are you feeling? Fior D just came into the building. How are you? The man with no name. Appreciate you coming to the chat. Join our freaking show, people. Come hang out with us on a daily basis. We greatly appreciate you. Gary, how you feeling? Join our show. And if you have Instagram, add my Instagram right now. If you're watching live, add my Instagram right now, people. Javon, we appreciate you. Add my Instagram right now. Brandon Mason Show. In the profile, it says Mason Mob. Do not forget to add that. Brandon Mason Show, Instagram, Mason Mob. Do not miss it. I'll end it with the thing right now so you guys can see what my stream looks like, the intro looks like. All love to you guys. Leave a message on this video. Give it 15 seconds, refresh the screen, and leave another message on this video and uploads. All love to you. See you guys tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out behind his seat. And leave a comment below. This is a make-or-break season for he's got to make an impact.
But the turnovers once again did them in. 17 for 20 Pacer points.
Well, that's it. To me, if you're New York,